under bright lights. Luka dropping dimes, crowd holding his breath. Opponents step in, they bout to meet death. Legends of the game, history we claim. From Dark's fadeaways to Luka's fame. Teams on the grind making heads spin. Dallas crew strong, we gunning for the win. Defense locked tight, no open lanes. Swatting shots down, relentless campaigns. Fast break, hustle, never miss a stride. From practice to game, shit Texas pride. Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Mavericks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
Digest. Happy Saturday, game day. Dallas Mavericks, Utah Jazz. We're back at it again. Sorry I did not go live the other day. I had everything set up. I was going to go live. Emergencies happen. Things come up. You got to kind of take responsibility of the things that you're responsible for. So I do apologize for not being at the last live stream, but I'm back for this live stream. How's it going? How are we feeling? I actually do wish I was able to go live last game because I did not expect the Dallas Mavericks to put on that kind of performance against the Utah Jazz, especially when we've been getting stomped and spanked and like we didn't have Cooper, no AD. So I'm like, you know what? Probably going to lose. It is what it is. Nope. Mavericks had other plans. Caleb Martin is playing like Miami Martin, and I may have to put some respect on his name. May have to make a whole video about it, actually. I think it's only fair. But how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Deep in saying most obvious thrown game ever. They were down by 40 at one point. Yeah, I saw it. It was actually crazy. Like I didn't want to believe what I was seeing because it made no sense, none whatsoever. Marcel, who you got? Broncos or Bills? Go Bills. Go Bills. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to music over your voice, and I use you for the score. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I appreciate it. Y'all ever notice when Marcel doesn't stream a game, Mavs go crazy? Literally every time, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm only here for the losses. The wins are when I'm not here. It's crazy. Caleb Martin unironically looks decent lately, and I'm fine with that. If Caleb Martin's playing better, and I heard that there's some reasons behind that, whether it's physical or mental, like I'm glad that he's playing better. And if we keep him for the long term, I hope he continues to play this way. And if we trade him, I hope he just has a good career. Look, I know, and I may have to like remind the chat, or maybe I have to remind myself, I say a lot of messed up stuff about some of these guys. It is sometimes for jokes. Sometimes it is a little bit more serious. However, I don't genuinely wish ill will on these guys. I hope they play well. I always hope for good players to have good games. So when it comes to Caleb Martin, I mean, as long as he keeps hooping, cool. I'm glad that he worked through whatever he worked through. And if he does regress, hey, glad that you were able to have at least a couple good games, right? But it is what it is. Let me see here. Wait, is it our first blowout game of the season? Yeah, I think that was our first blowout win. Maybe our second. You know what's depressing, man? That was the first time the Mavs been up 30 on any team for almost 1.5 years. That's very depressing. That's crazy. It's a free view, no complaints. No, that's fair. I appreciate it. It's been since 2024 since we've been up 30 on any team. Ugh. And we did it without AD, Kyrie, or even Luka. That's crazy. Martin need to turn into that Miami Heat version. I'm all for it. So I said, hi, Marcel. How you doing? I'm doing good. Hey, I also got a little update for you guys. I'm going to announce it again at halftime and later in this video. I am going to be on more channels. I know y'all are used to seeing me over here at Mavericks Digest and Mavericks Digest only, and I will continue to be the only face you see here at Mavericks Digest. However, I am going to branch out into other channels. I don't want you to be confused. I am doing this to become more well-versed as a commentator, as a better content creator as well in the world of basketball. I don't want to be just stuck in Maverick spaces. I want to branch out and learn everything there is about literally as many teams as possible. I will not sacrifice on this channel. I will still be providing you with coverage, still bringing you videos, still doing live streams. However, today, after this stream, when the Lakers play, if you would like, join us over on Lakers Digest. I will be doing the live watch-alongs on this channel from this day forward. However, if there is a time conflict between the Mavs and Lakers, I'm obviously choosing the Mavs. You can also find me on Heat Digest. I dropped the video early this morning, and then I'll also be making content on Celtics Digest. So if you want to see me cover more than just the Mavs, check me out on other channels. I'm going to try to become more well-versed, more well-rounded, and some good stuff. So thank you guys for your support. No, PJ, yeah, I heard PJ is dealing with personal stuff with his baby mama, dealing with child support and crap. LOL, scrubs will always be scrubs. Why lie and act like they are good? You know how it is, Richard. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't hate if you did, or if you co-did Mavericks Digest with someone else, like Lakers Digest or Thunder Digest. And I've heard people say that, you know, having another person on here would add variety, and that's fair. For me personally, I think I have taken a lot of pride in what I've done on this channel, and it'll take a lot for me to bring another face on. I'm very territorial over what I've created here. But yeah, you know, I'll be on the other channels. Stars are B. Will, Christie, Caleb Martin, Najee Powell. No Hardy. Hardy ain't starting. No AD, no Exum, no Flag, no Gafford, no Kyrie, no D-Live, no D-Lo, no PJ. Ooh, we are going to get spanked. Y'all need my help today? Yes, Ref Digest, we do. I need a break from your face. All right, random user, chill out. By the way, will you do halftime show? Tiller, I'm sorry. I know that you want to do it. I can try. I can try to, like, fix it live and see if I can, like, implement it. I should be able to. We'll see. Any knowers is Coop playing? Coop is not playing. Bro, there's news that Nico Harrison might come back to Dallas because Patrick Dumont can't find no replacement GM, so they have to hire Nico again, but Nico has matured. Okay, that's not true, but that's funny. First day game this season. Huh? Oh, I think it is. I think this is our earliest game so far, unless we had, like, another one. TGK, Mavericks Digest. Interesting. Don't do it. Don't share your channel. In all seriousness, I've seen people do it. Then they have a fight and lose their channel. Have guests who do games with you for a video, etc., but don't share. I'm just very, like, I don't want to say territorial. I guess maybe territorial is the right word. But, like, over the last 2.5 years, like, I've put in so much time and energy into this channel that, like, it's mine in a way. Like, having another person here, I would be super particular. Like, make sure, because it's like, I feel like as viewers, you get used to a certain style of content that I've provided you, and bringing on another face, yeah, that's variety, but what if it's not what you guys like? Like, I'm worried about bringing on somebody that you guys don't vibe with, right? But I'm also selfish. Let me see here. Marcel, that being said, I do like the two-way guards and the center, so it's not all bad. Nah, we got guys that play hard. Win or lose, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do their thing. I can't be too mad. I love Ryan Nembhard. Miles Kelly was hitting some threes yesterday, which is good for him. Moussa Cisse is still the moose. The moose is loose. So it isn't all bad. You know what I mean? But how are we all doing today? How we doing, folks? Any of y'all been watching Slightly Biased over there on that Haymaker network? Have y'all been seeing him over there? He's been doing some really good stuff. Heard he has special guests on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just saying, just saying. Just saying. But that's just me, though. We hit 19 threes last game. Yeah, we were hitting a bunch of threes, which is great. Now, Marcel, no offense, but I would trade you for Robert. Okay. Random user out here is just killing me. Bro, why isn't D-Lo playing minutes? I really don't know, and I don't like it. Drunken peasants and deep fat friend channels. I won't go into their drama here, but that's why co-videoing sometimes is fine, but sharing channels is a good idea. Yeah, and it's like, and I'm not sure if everybody understands how this channel works, but it's part of a network, like the Digest Media Network. It's a network that me and my friends founded. So, like, I've been around here for a while. We've got a lot of creators, and so some of us share channels that, you know, it's fine with, but it's when you bring on someone brand new, it's like, ugh. So like I said, on Lakers, I'll just be doing the live streams. I'll be making content on Heat Digest as well as Celtics Digest. What happened to the Mavs jerseys? Well, I've changed the background because I'm doing other channels, and it would be weird to have all the Mavs stuff in the background, so I apologize. I tried doing a green screen. I will bring all of it back when I get a bigger green screen. It's slowly but surely. We're going to be fixing all that. Why didn't you stream the last game? I had an emergency come up. I had everything set up, and then last minute I had to leave the house and take care of something. I'm a huge fan of Big Moose. He plays with so much energy. Dude, D-Pen, that's what I love about Moussa Cisse. His energy is just, first of all, it's very infectious. Like, you see just the way he goes at it, and, like, no matter how big or how small, like, he's always just energetic with what he does. And, I mean, you see the other guys, like, you know, just feeling it, too. I love Moose. D'Lo out with illness, but he's fallen out the rotation receiving DMPs. Yeah, I think we just give excuses. I don't think he's sick. I think it's just excuses. Why were the Jazz best players sitting out yesterday? Were they injured? I actually don't know. I do vibe hard with you, Marcel, and love that you're reaching out on other digest channels. Thank you. Like I said, I wanna become more knowledgeable, more well-rounded. I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but one YouTuber that I used to look up to a lot is Kenny Beecham. I think that he is probably the best basketball content creator on YouTube, and big goals, right? I got big goals, big dreams. I would love to be on that level of Kenny. I don't think I ever will, but I will continue to try to get to that level. And the first step is to branch out from just Maverick spaces and try to be in every basketball space, because honestly, it'll help me talk about basketball better as a whole if I'm more knowledgeable about every other team. You know what I mean? I love it if D'Lo. I mean, D'Lo has low IQ and is not inconsistent, but he was good with 20-plus points sometimes. Like, at this point, Jason Kidd trying to rage me. I think Jason Kidd's doing it on purpose. New room, no, I just changed the background. Did you give up on the Mavs? Oh, no, never that. I am the top Moussa fan. Oh, Lord. See, saying Klay, yeah. Kenny for real is great. Oh, Kenny's awesome. I absolutely love him. Like, I look up to him. I want to be just like him. Kenny Beecham, I watch him a lot in his podcast with numbers on the board. Yeah, King of the Fourth. I used to watch that all the time. Or what was it? So it was, yeah, King of the Fourth, something like that. Is NBA trying to make Mavs versus Jazz some type of rivalry? Why do we play each other so much? I have no idea. It's so weird. Y'all give Marcel another 25K subs. He can hire someone to change the sets out for him. LOL, that means like and subscribe, y'all. Y'all heard Richard, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And we're calling for an early like spike. We got 37 people in the chat on this early Saturday afternoon. Only 14 likes. Try to get to 100, guys. Come on. Kelly and Klay are the exact same, though. Kelly just needs to be more consistent, but also he needs more consistent minutes. He hasn't played that many games in the NBA. He's been more so in the G League. So giving him more time, like, I think he'd be great. But it all depends. Let's go. You can make Marcel Digest and vlog if you go on live games. That'd be kind of cool. Marcel Digest. Hey, who wants to find out about what I'm doing in life? It's all about me. But yeah. But anyway, that's all the news I got. Like I said, I'll reiterate around halftime when more people are here about the changes, and you'll see. So, like, obviously the background is different. But that's just because I'll be on different channels, and I want to, kind of keep it same. But when I get a green screen, all the Maverick stuff is going right back up. D'Lo is faking at this point. Why is he out with so much illness? Like, please stop and play D'Lo. Geez. No, it's Jason Kidd. What I honestly think is Nico wanted D'Lo. Nico's no longer here. I don't think Jason Kidd ever wanted D'Lo. So I think there was a conversation and a mutual understanding of, we'll trade you, just sit out. Just sit out until we can find a new place for you. I don't think D'Lo wants to be here, in my honest opinion. Jazz stars are Keontae George, Isaiah Collier, Ace Bailey, Cody Williams, and Kyle Flipowski. Ew, so no Lauri Markkanen. Maybe that's how we win. What's good, Cam? How you doing? Maybe Lauri Markkanen is the reason why we can win. Oh, there's Lockbox in the chat. Salute. Make sure y'all check out the homie Lockbox. Got good content over there, bro. Always put in hard work. Always does good over there. Appreciate you, big dog. Thank you for being here. Forgot we played today. Yeah, probably me too. Jazz are 0-8 without Lauri this season. Oh, my God. That's crazy. 0-8 without Lauri Markkanen. Yo, is Ace Bailey a bust? I know it's too early, like, not even his full rookie season, but maybe not a bust as far as, like, you don't belong in the NBA, but, like, you should not have gone that high. Or do you think it's more so a problem with the Jazz? Like, maybe they're not using him that well? What are your thoughts on Ace Bailey? Because every time I've seen him play, disappointed. No Walker Kessler, no Lauri Markkanen, we might win. Exactly. They have no size, we have no size. Whoop, there it is. I mean, they got Flipowski. Walker Kessler been out since the beginning of the season. Oh, that's right. He has been, yeah. Not to pat myself on the back, but I called Ace being trash before the draft. You did. D-Pen called it. And I didn't really believe in the hype of Ace Bailey. Like, I saw that he was a good college player, but I'm like, I don't know if he's going to be a good NBA player. I mean, we'll see. He could work towards it, but out the gate, I wasn't sure. So, I don't know. What's good, TGK? He's in the chat. Oh, man, all my homies in the chat. I appreciate y'all being here, man. Thank you. Would you ever make a single channel where you post about general NBC news, or is it always got to be spread out team by team on the Digest channels? Well, we keep it, relative to the teams, but we are going to make a general NBA channel. We have one right now called Courtside Digest, but we're going through some changes. We're going to be fixing a lot of the things that we have on this network. There will be a kind of catch-all channel, like the Digest Media channel, to where like all the creators post all their stuff of all their teams, so you can be subscribed to that channel and just get all NBA news. But we got a super chat coming from Fire for Effect. Just a nice little $5 dono. I appreciate you, Fire for Effect. He's the reason why my lights are staying on. I appreciate you. But let's see what else chat talking about. Dragon Ball Radiant saying, we are notoriously bad at evening games, but we'll see what happens. These early games hurt us every time. You want to know how I could tell? It was his terrible attitude. Yes, that's what spoke to me the most about Ace Bailey, is his attitude. And remember, his agent was like trying to force him to go to certain teams by telling teams, don't draft him. He doesn't want to go there. He's not going to go there. And then it's like, bro, you haven't proven yourself. Why are you coming across, and I'm not saying he is this way, but like, why are you coming across as like entitled? You haven't done anything. You haven't earned anything. And look at you now. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I low-key think that Ace just don't want to play there. That's also true. DeMarcus Cousins was the same dude that said to me Ace Bailey's the #1 pick. Ugh, gross. So you think Nurkic and those other guys will come in today? I don't think so. I think Nurkic is still out. I think their only big is Flapowski. I thought you guys had Courtside Digest. We do, but we're changing it up a little bit. You still doing Lakers stream tonight? Yes, I am. There will be a Lakers stream tonight. Starts at 8:30 Central Time. 30 minutes before the game tip-off, pretty much. Yeah, that's a fire idea. Kind of like Locked on NBA. Yeah, pretty much. We're just trying to like diversify the network and kind of streamline it. We've done a very good job of growing the network, but now we're trying to like reel it in and be efficient. I would be way more likely to watch any other team's NBA content if you were the host. Hey, D-Pen, check out Heat Digest. Check out Celtics Digest. I'll be there. But it's also like a learning, moment for me. It's for me to learn other like fan bases and other teams, because to me, like, for example, the Celtics have been linked to Jaren Jackson Jr. To me, as a casual, just a Mavs fan, I'm like, wow, if the Celtics got Jaren Jackson Jr., they could easily make the finals. But if you're in the Celtics realm, you're like, no, that's too much money. We're doing good even with the bigs that we currently have, and without Tatum. Don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the inner workings of the Celtics better than Celtics fans, so I gotta learn it, right? And I got some people that are like helping me and everything. It's all about learning, you know what I mean? Why is every time someone sends a super chat is Nico being a clown? You gotta change it, Marcel, because Nico's gone. What? You say Nico? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted, Luke? You want to see Nico with a clown? Hit the super chat? Hey, we ain't changing it. It's staying. No, probably next season or after this season, I'll change it like Cooper Flag or something. Where's the Lakers game you streaming? Lakers Digest? Yes, Lakers Digest is where you can find the Lakers live stream after the stream. I'll be over there streaming the game, doing everything that I do, just like this one. I may have to come across as a Lakers fan. I obviously can't live stream the Lakers game and hate on the Lakers. Luka's not playing, so that kind of sucks, but I'll still be able to do the live watch-alongs for you guys. And I'll be more consistent on both of these channels for live streams. Everyone in the NBA is talented, maybe to different degrees, but mentality separates the mediocre players from stars. Absolutely. I'm on babysitting duty. Oh, man. I actually wouldn't mind getting Kuminga. Hey, neither would I. Some people don't like it. Hey. Jaren Jackson Jr. only making $35 million. Boston couldn't make a push for him. Isn't he making like 50? I thought Jaren Jackson Jr. was making like 50 million. Am I tripping? Jaren Jackson Jr. contract. Is it 35? I think, yeah, no, it is 45. Oh, hold on. Let me see. He's making, nah, bro, what? He's making 49. Or, I'm sorry. His contract extension starts next season at 50 mil. So, that's what it is. He's done 35 for this year, but then next year it jumps up to 49. So, it's kind of rough. I got Lakers stream competition now. Better watch out, TGK. I'm in there. I wasn't feeling the Ace hype. All right, I'm chill. Yeah, me neither. You should make me a mod for Lakers Digest just in case our old friend Millen pops up. I got you, Cam. Make sure you're there. He already has to be on the set. Had no clue we had a game this time. I'll probably play some Zelda and watch. Hey, Tears of the Kingdom. Pretty good game. Ain't gonna lie, we should prank Lakers Digest later and say Rui and Smart trade for Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, do that. Nico's still clapping Rob Pelinka in my dreams. Oh, Lord. Rob says no about Kuminga, and that's fair. I know why he says no, but I ain't too mad about it. Oh, also, I think I sent you a thumbnail for Lakers game tonight. Yes, I just have to change it. I saw it. JJJ is horrendously overpaid, man. Yeah, he is. No, he absolutely is. Grizz need to move off that contract ASAP. I honestly think that the Grizzlies should just rebuild. Move off Ja and JJJ. Like, it's not working, obviously. You have Zach Edey. You have a couple other young guys. Just go in that direction. I want Mathurin. Okay, I would also like Benedict Mathurin over Kuminga. Yes. They want Gaffs. Cool. There's many different ways that we could go this offseason or this trade season. I'm just unsure, really. Like, I really don't know where the Mavs are going to go. Like, Hawks, Raptors, Pacers, Warriors. Like, I really don't know. And it feels like over the last 3 weeks, we've gotten news literally every single day about the Mavericks. And then there was like yesterday and today, like nothing. I'm like, kind of quiet. You know what I mean? Hardy and the 31st for Ja, why not? It'll be interesting to see where Ja goes. Oh, for sure. I saw Gafford from Mathurin. Yeah, I saw that too. And fair. And it's like they would do that because they want more bigs, but it's like you got Jay Huff, who honestly, I don't know if y'all been watching the Pacers lately. Jay Huff's been hooping. Like, what? Like, who is this guy? Crazy. He's another dude that has a bad attitude and thinks he's a gangster when he's not. That's Ja. It's Ja. Guys, help me stay awake in this case. I'll be also on the Lakers stream. Yeah, Tillin, stay up. Jay Tough. Yeah, man. Y'all know how it is. What's going on with PJ's baby mama been tripping or something? I saw something the other day and I wasn't sure if it was like a joke or like, you know, just one of those troll pages. But I saw something yesterday that said that PJ had said somewhere that his baby mama was going to come to the game to serve him papers so she can get an increase on child support. I'm like, that sounds crazy. Is that even true? And apparently it is. And so that's why PJ's out. He's dealing with the child support situation. And it's crazy because, don't quote me on this, these numbers could be wrong, but it's still in that same realm. I saw somewhere that his current child support payments are only $6,000 a month for the one child. She wants an increase to $35,000 a month. I'm sitting here like, for one kid? No, I don't have any kids. I'm a child of divorce, and my father was very upfront with how all that works. So I do know for the most part, it's like, it's to maintain the lifestyle. If PJ Washington is a basketball player and gives access to his child that normal kids don't have, then when he's with his mother, he should have the same level of access. I agree. However, this could be a very ignorant take. I totally get it. So I apologize. It's just from an outsider's opinion looking in. If you can't provide for a child and you need the other parent to do it, then should you even have custody? Because think about this. What if she was the breadwinner and he was struggling to keep a job? He wouldn't have custody. So if it's the other way around, then ain't that kind of weird? I don't know. I ain't got no kids. I'm not in this situation, so I don't really know how all of that works, those conversations. But yeah, it's like, what do you, like, as, like, Brittany Renner, like, what do you do? Like, what does Brittany do to make money? Wasn't she just married to Kevin Gates? Like, what? Like, so, like, that's weird. That's weird. And it's like, is the money even going to the kid? Really? And it's a kid, bro. It's not like you're raising Elon Musk and he needs $1 billion a month or something. I don't know. I ain't got no kids. He should take full custody and solve all that. I agree. She's mad because his wife's children have on designer and hers doesn't. Maybe if she worked harder, then she could give her child a designer. I don't know what to tell her. Bro, my dad pays the normal amount, around $500, $800 a month. I believe that's for 2 kids, which is more than enough. Yeah, for me and my 2 siblings, 3, like I'm the oldest of 5, but 3 of us were from a different marriage, and so my dad paid child support. I think it was only like $1,300 for the 3 of us. I know, like, your salary, you know, has to take into account, and I don't know, man, it's weird. Child support and, like, family courts are just so weird. I'll never understand it. I hope I'm never in that situation. I don't think it's controversial to say that. Okay, I'm just saying, it's like, I'm not trying to paint mothers or single mothers as bad. Like, I also was raised by a single mother. I also knew my father, so it's like, I'm not trying to, like, put that on women and just trying to paint them in a bad light. I'm not. It just doesn't really make sense to me. If I'm working, if I have a job, if I have a career, and I'm using my money to take care of my child when I have custody, then when the child is with the mother, why is my money still providing in both households? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I would like to understand it if there's some logical reason behind it. Please, I would love to know, but it just doesn't make sense to me. But I'm also childless, so it is what it is. 500, 800 is not enough. It isn't 1995. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. 500 to 800 for Brittany, not enough because she lives a more expensive lifestyle. I say 5K is good enough. She don't need 35K. She really doesn't. She really doesn't. It's 35K is crazy. Like, that's some people's yearly salary, and that's for one child. You can't tell me that she's spending $35,000 on one child every month. That all 35K goes straight to that kid. Ain't no way. I don't believe it. What does a child need 35K for? It's crazy. Bro, Brittany is a celeb / is rich, and PJ is a present father and probably makes sure his kids have everything they need outside of child support. It's not for Brittany, it's for the kid. Exactly. Obviously, that's on PJ too. Need some discernment on who you get with. Of course. Marcel, you do not have to pay if the kid is with you, if you have joint custody. No. And I'm not sure if, see, I don't really know too much about children and family court, but my parents were divorced and they had joint custody. I was with my mom for like half the week. I was with my dad for half the week. We would split holidays. My dad still paid child support, even though it was joint custody. And that was when I lived in Maryland. So I don't know if it's different from state to state, but in Maryland, yeah, no, my dad was still paying child support, although me and my siblings were with both of my parents. That's the problem for me. If I'm frugal yearly, I spend $12K just to survive. I wish I could. Someone did the math and it's like $7 million. Good God. Marcel, would you take this trade? Mavericks receive John Morant, Santi Aldama. Grizzlies receive Kyrie, Max Christie, first round pick. No. Hell no. No, thank you. I used to work in child support enforcement. Your dad got ripped off? Probably. And I don't know the rules and laws of Maryland child support and family court, but I have no idea. And I don't know. I have friends in the Army too that have kids that have gone through divorces and have to deal with that, and it's really tough. It's really tough. But anyway, we almost got tip off soon, so let me get my stream set up. You know I'm always late and behind. Sorry for yapping about family court. Sorry about that, chat. But that's what PJ's got going on, if anybody was wondering. So let me get this here. Let me see. I'm guessing it's on Fubo. Yeah, I'm on Fubo tonight. And as always, I'm always behind. So hell no, what is this trade yet? Ja is not worth a quarter of that. Nope, not at all. Ja right now is worth Ryan Rollins and Kyle Kuzma. I'll take that. Is Coop playing? Nah, no Coop tonight. Man, I would be hella triggered if Ja came to the Mavs. I just wouldn't understand it. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. It just wouldn't make sense to me. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm like going back and forth in my head about it because it's like part of me wants to believe that the problem with John Morant is Memphis. That maybe if he leaves because he's unhappy, because for whatever reason he needs a fresh start, that maybe he could be better, right? But I'm like, I don't know. I'd rather not gamble that. You know what I mean? Don't use League Pass. I should get League Pass. Kind of cheap. Y'all gotta chill while I get the chat worked out. Because, Luke, you did put out a crazy trade. You gotta be careful, bro. Nah, but you good, though. Bro, too cold here in Dallas. I'm freezing. Dude, I was just in, was it Farmers Branch? Is that it? Is that not the name? Where was it? Hold on. I'll tell you right now. I'm not doxing myself, I swear. But yeah, I'm sorry. I was in Flower Mound literally this morning. There's a bakery out there, and it was fire. But I went out to Farmers Branch. No, Flower Mound. I keep saying Farmers Branch. I was in Flower Mound earlier today. Cold, freezing. Why? I don't get it. Luke must be Nico Harrison Burner. Crazy. Kai can calm down, Ja. I don't know, man. I mean, he can open carry in Dallas. Maybe that's why he'd want to come here. But anyway. I've low-key used the money that you pay me to pay for League Pass. Marcel is basically paying for League Pass for me, when I could probably use that money for myself. Isn't that crazy? That's actually crazy. Don't know why it was crazy cold either. I went to Grapevine and couldn't stand outside for too long. It was way too cold, way too cold. Open carry jaw, cowboy jaw. Hey, man, got that iron on your hip, baby. You want to be big and bad? Do that down here. Anyone else think trading for Kuminga is a bad idea? It depends on what you give out. It depends on the trade package. If it's Klay and Gaff, not too bad. But I'm not trading, and this may sound like a hot take. I don't think I would trade Anthony Davis for Jonathan Kuminga because I just don't think the return would be enough, in my opinion. So it all depends. I don't think Jonathan Kuminga himself is a bad player. And I want the chat to understand one very important thing about the Mavericks. We don't have offense. Like, Cooper Flag, as of right now, with all the injuries, as of right now, Anthony Davis, like all the players, Anthony Davis is our leading scorer at like 20.6 points per game. And then it's Cooper Flag at like 19.6, right? They're very close. It drops from Cooper at 19 to PJ at 14 points a game. That's not a good point spread. And then everybody's just below that. Shows you we got way too many role players. A lot of good defenders. We need offense. So, like, when I talk about RJ Barrett, someone's like, he doesn't play defense. He doesn't need to be, honestly. Just go out there and score. Jonathan Kuminga, same deal. Just go out there and score. We have enough defenders. We need scorers. For everybody that wants to talk about defense, you still have that Nico Harrison mindset. Defense wins championships. Well, you know what? Someone needs to score. So let's go out and get some scores. If they don't play the best lockdown defense, it doesn't matter. As long as they're not a cone, it's fine. We have defenders. Let's get some scores. You know what I mean? Actually, I am Nico's burner account, and I will run all of you guys out of Dallas. Oh, y'all crazy. Man, oh man. Let alone Caleb Martin, who we barely have minutes for. Huh? Would much rather RJ Barrett. I would too. He scores the same amount as Cooper Flag. No one else on our team other than AD does that. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Give me RJ Barrett. Vote for Miles, Ryan Musa, Bandon, and I personally voted for Imani Bates for the G League All-Star. Hell yeah. What's the point of holding a team to 90 points if we can't score 91? Heh. It's also true. That's also true. That's actually a really good analogy, Cameron. Yeah. We can hold them to 90. We can't even score 91. Like, you know, there's that one, what's it called? I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's a, gosh, there's a word I'm trying to think of and I can't find the word. It's one of those paradoxes. Oh my God. It's a paradox, right? Like, what's stronger, an immovable force or an unstoppable object? Yeah, a movable force cannot be moved. Cannot move it, but here's an unstoppable force. It cannot be stopped. It's like basketball, right? Like, our defense is so good, but you can't score. So how do you win games? You don't know. Anyway, I just use a horrible analogy. Kyrie's my favorite player. Would you say Kyrie's better than Steph? I'll say Kyrie's better than Steph because off the top of my head, the only thing I can think of that Steph is better than Kyrie at is threes. I think I really think everything else Kyrie is better. I think Kyrie's a better passer, a better facilitator, a better finisher at the rim. I think he's has better handles for sure, but I think the only thing that Steph has is that he's a better three-point shooter. I think that's it. But I could be wrong. Banton 7th in voting. Yo, Delano Banton's really good, but unfortunately, it just doesn't translate to the NBA, which is weird. Kyrie's also my favorite player career-wise. He's not touch 7. Oh, okay, yeah, career-wise and just, you know, no. But I think just one for one, who's a better player individually? I say it's Kyrie. But who's had a better career? Steph. If we got Ja, would definitely need to trade Klay. They wouldn't work together. That'd be kind of funny. Kyrie's a better defender. I don't know about the passing, though. Oh, yeah, Kyrie is a better defender. For sure. Has better post game than Steph. I think he's a better passer than Steph, in my opinion. We should have gave him the 10-day to at least see what he could do, sure. But I'm telling you right now, I've watched Delano Banton for like the past 4 or 5 years. There's just something there that it just doesn't translate. It doesn't translate that well to the NBA, and I don't know why. Don't know. He's a very talented player. It just does not translate. Klay is definitely getting traded. He's been playing well. And look, my take on Klay getting traded doesn't even come from the fact that I want him gone and I want something back. It's because he's playing very well off the bench, but it's almost like it's for nothing, right? Like, we can all agree that we're not making the playoffs. We're not, and if we do, we're not making it far. And again, I doubt we're making the playoffs. So all this great production off the bench for us, it means nothing. Yeah, we beat the Jazz. Congratulations. Should we have a parade for that? We're still a losing team. Like, Klay should be doing that off the bench for a winning team. Like, it's kind of wasted here, you know what I mean? Chris Paul and Curry, Kelly Oubre, and Paul George, they had beef and they became teammates. Oh, that's true. Also, did they announce who signed JRE, Cuban, or the other two? They didn't say who specifically got him. We just know that he's here. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a Michael Finley and Matt Riccardi move. If Steph isn't shooting threes and he relies on speed, Kyrie can slow down better than Curry with no problem yet. Bro, your volume's a bit low. Let me see if I can fix my volume. Is my audio good, guys? Chat, let me know. Let me know. I know my freaking computer likes to reset settings for absolutely no reason. Here, let me see. Is it low? It did it again. Okay, watch. Am I extremely loud right now? Am I loud? I don't know why my computer does that. It's like every time I turn it off and turn it back on, it sends my microphone volume from 100 to 50. Don't know why. And I can't find a way to stop it. I don't know. Klay deserves to be on an actual contender at the end of his career. Facts. It was supposed to be us, but not anymore. I doubt we make the play-in. Me neither. I doubt it. You got loud again. It's good. Okay, bet. Yeah, I don't know why. I was low before. Like, I don't know why my computer does it. Bro, you're hurting my ears. I'm bleeding. Good. I'm loud. Good. Yeah. Also, whose jersey are we retiring? Dwight Powell. We are retiring Dwight Powell. And who gonna tell me no? But hey, we got tip-off here soon. It should be a dominant game. It should be a really good game. It should be a high-stakes game where the best talent is on display. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. We got tip-off here shortly. Let's get to it. Oh, I forgot who's... No, yeah, we're supposed to be retiring... Is it not Rolando? Is it Rolando? Jersey? Or is it someone else? Whose jersey are we retiring? Is it Rolando? We retiring Marks. I thought we already retired Marks. Rolando's is up there. I know Rolando's up there. I thought we were retired Marks. I'm tripping, I guess. That's good, though. They better retire D. Pitty's jersey. Oh, I'm going to start a whole, like retired Dwight jersey campaign, bro. I talked to the people that run the Twitter account for the AAC, so I can try to get like that going. Just saying. Dwight has already been with the Mavericks for a long time, so there is an actual chance. Oh, for sure. Mark Aguirre, yeah. No retired Marks in 24th. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was someone else, but yeah, Marks. But hey, shout out to Caleb Martin. I'm glad that he's doing better. You know, and I apologize. I'm not sure if you'll see this, but I apologize for all the vile things I've said about him. If he was going through something physically, if he was going through something mentally, I'm glad he was able to power through it. You know, I take mental health very, very serious. And I'm glad to see, you know, someone overcome that. You know what I mean? I'm glad. But also, Musa Cisse got a double-double, and I missed it. I hope he can do that again tonight. Hey, bro, why is Cooper still out? It's his ankle, and I'm sure they're just being cautious. And that's fine. Give Cooper Flag a rest. We've been relying on our 19-year-old rookie to carry us. He deserves a few days off. You know what I mean? Do you think we retire Luka? Probably not. Probably not. Luka hasn't spent 10 years, but there's a chance because he took Mavericks to their first finals 2011. I can see it. And also, it's kind of like nobody here that's still on the team wanted to trade Luka. So it's not like we all wanted him gone and then all of a sudden we want to retire his jersey. Like, no. And you got to think about it too. You got to think about, like, actually, let's actually talk about it. There is a chance that they retire Luka's jersey because the Raptors retired Vince Carter. Vince Carter was only on the Raptors for like 5 or 6 seasons, never made it to the finals. I think he only won like one playoff series, I think. If that, I'm not even sure if he did. But they retired Vince Carter's jersey mainly because of his impact towards basketball in Toronto was just so huge. And you can make the same statement that Luka had a big impact in Dallas. I think you should retire Luka's jersey. I don't think 77 should be worn by another player for the simple fact of what Luka meant to this city, what Luka meant to this fan base and organization, and the unfortunate way that he left the team. You know, he was traded at the dead of night. It was a plan that should not have gone through. So, yes, if the Raptors can retire Vince Carter's jersey, who didn't do nearly as much as what Luka did for the Mavs should easily be able to retire Luka's jersey, for sure. It may not be, like, soon. It may be, like, 10 years after Luka retires is when they do it, but, you know, I think it should happen. Let me see here. D'Lo out with sickness again. He's tired of being overlooked, I guess. I think he's ready to go. I also wouldn't hate to retire James Donaldson, I think is his name. Yeah, James Donaldson, yeah. Luka will always be a Mavs legend. Oh, for sure, for sure. Can we draft that Greek kid who plays like Luka? Maybe. Guys, slightly biased is live. Go spam Marcus Smart, Rui trade for Wiggins. No, let's leave Slightly alone. If I keep messing with him, I'm not gonna hear from him. But Mavericks is strict about the jersey retirements because Jason Kidd and Jason Terry and JJ Barea aren't retired, even though they had an impact in 2011 finals. Yes, but I think it's more than just you were on a championship team, your jersey should be retired. It's more than that, right? Like, for example, Kyle Lowry for the Toronto Raptors helped them win their first championship. But he's also considered the greatest Raptor of all time, not just from a number standpoint, not just from an individual accolades type standpoint, but because of his impact on the organization and the fans and just basketball in general for Toronto. Luka had the same impact. I mean, there's a Luka day in Dallas. People were naming their kids Luka. Like, him getting traded had sent shockwaves throughout not just the basketball world, but the entire world. So, like, Luka matters. He matters enough to have his jersey retired. And you got to think about it. How weird would it be for another rookie or another player to come here and wear number 77? I don't think people would really like that. You know what I mean? Like, JJ Barea and Jason Terry, more so Jason Terry. I think Jason Terry does deserve to have his jersey retired. But those two guys, I'm not sure it's like a universal thing that, like, yo, like, those guys deserve to have their jersey retired and they're Hall of Famers, da-da-da-da. But I think Jason Kidd should get his retired, especially if he continues to just have a great career as a coach. But I think Luka should definitely have his jersey retired the next, like, 20, 30 years. But that's usually how long it takes for you to get your jersey retired. Let me see. People being named Luka in Texas is wild. Bro, I know people who named their kids Luka, dog. It was that serious. Is the next game at home? I'm not too sure. I miss Coop's energy. He is my age too. LOL. When do you expect him to come back? I think Monday he should be back, in my opinion. Watching this instead of the NFL playoffs is dedication. Foolishness, but dedication nonetheless. Well, is your team playing? Dead Op Schmoka? I appreciate you being here. Imagine if VJ Edgecombe drafted to Dallas wearing 77. Awkward. It feels like this win versus Jazz was very, very lucky. Well, we'll see it again today. Hey, look, there's Jeff. Not always like football. I'm a Saints fan, but, you know, my team sucks. Trade AD, Gafford, PJ, Klay, and a couple pairs of socks for Giannis. When do you think AD gets traded? I think if he does get traded, it'll be like the last day of the deadline. MFFL's got a lock in either way. Oh, yeah, you right. First career double-double. Musi say 10 points, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks in 23 minutes. High upside. He has high upside. You got to just be able to capture it every time. Let me make another worst trade concept. Mavericks get SGH at Holmgren. OKC gets Kyrie, AD, no draft picks. Send it. Send it! I'd do it. But anyway, we got tip off, guys. It's only like 13 minutes past. Is the big Markey back in? Who is Big Markey? But we back. And 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 we back. Y'all listen to Chance the Rapper. This ain't an intro. This an entree. And to my Beyonce. She from Houston, like Auntie Beyonce. Let me see here. And my daughter couldn't have a better mother if she ever found another. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm like gonna get demonetized. Anyway, Moose has to touch it. He has to feel it. Oh, good Lord. What are y'all talking about? Marketing. Oh, yeah. No Laurie marketing. No Laurie. So maybe we win. How about Mavs get Wemby, Spurs get D'Lo? Sure. Who will win first quarter, guys? It'll probably be us. We need Giannis for AD. If not, just trade Kyrie. Don't let him waste away. Fair. Caleb starting. Oh, auto lose. I don't know. But here we go, guys. We got tip-off coming up. Let's lock in. Coop's in the building. Here we go. Oh, Caleb Martin gets the tip-off. Good shouts to Caleb Martin. Okay. Brandon Williams over to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin hands off to Christie. Back to B. Will. B. Will off screen set by Dwight. Throws it to Christie all alone. Takes the three. No good. Rebounded by Ace Bailey. He's running the floor. Going all the way right up at Caleb Euros and dunks it in. Uh-oh. This is going to be a Ace Bailey masterclass. Or did he travel? Did they not award it? I guess they didn't award it. Good job, Ace Bailey. Good God. Hey, look, Jason Terry. Here we go. All right, B. Will over to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin to Christie. Back to B. Will. Dwight with a screen. He draws the double. B. Will baseline under the basket. Throws it. It's a turnover. Keontae George the ball. Passes to the Williams brother. Williams. Ooh, the pass is deflected by B. Will. Jazz ball. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Hey, Sean's here. All right. Jazz with the inbound. Over to Keontae George. Over to Flapowski. To the corner to Williams for a three over Christie. No good. Rebound by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin is playing with a different kind of energy, and I love it. Caleb with the ball. Over to Najee. Najee's going to drive on Williams. Create space. Throws up a long floater, and you know it's good because I trusted with my life. Najee for two. And you know it's good. All right. Jazz with the ball. Keontae George. Guard by Najee on the wing. Over to Flapowski. Top of the key. Guard by Dwight. He's going to hand off to Ace Bailey. Rolling off a screen. Throws it up over B. Will. Misses. Rebounded by Najee. Najee with the ball. Going downhill with it. Slows it down a bit. Guarded by Bailey. Off screen set by Dwight. Switch. Over to Caleb Martin. Back to B. Will. B. Will on the elbow. The left elbow for two. And it's good. Okay. We giving these boys nightmares. PTSD. All right. 4-0. Mavs up. Jazz bring the ball down. Pass to Keontae George, guarded by Caleb Martin. Over to Collier, back to George. Caleb Martin staying on him. George, loses the ball. Najee picks it, but the Jazz get it back. Caleb Martin falls. The ball goes out of bounds. Woo! I want to read a comment real quick from Cheetah Trent. Uh-oh, Caleb Martin, you all right? You get kicked in the face? Is his eye bleeding? Oh, no, he's fine. He's fine. Caleb, you good? Oh, he just got knocked around. He's good. Oh, good Lord. He dove for the loose ball and got kicked in the face. Ooh. But Cheetah Trent said, bro, I'm going to be honest. It feels like I want to keep Caleb Martin for right now, but I wouldn't recommend Caleb Martin starting. I like the energy. I like the energy and hustle, and I wish we saw this a little bit early, and I feel like Mavs fans would actually want to keep Martin. But that's fine, though. I'm fine with this. Collier over to Williams, who kicks it to the corner to Keontae George for three. Misses. Rebounded by Dwight Powell. Over to Najee Marshall. We're in transition. I know you see Caleb Martin on the wing. Over to B. Will. B. Will drives right up on Flapowski for two, and it's good. 6-0. Mavs up. Let's go. What do you think of this trade? Mavs get Wemby and Castle. Spurs get AD and D'Lo. Do it. Williams passes over to George. George over to Collier. Collier guarded by Christie on the wing. A screen set by Flapowski. Collier's going to drive. Throws up a floater over Dwight. And it rolls on in for two. 6-2. Mavs up by 4. B. Will with the ball. Guarded by Collier. Off screen set by Dwight. But passes to Christie on the other wing. Christie's going to drive. Stop. Pulls up the long two. And it's no good. Rebounded by Collier. Jazz going the other way with it. Passes to Williams. Williams with the ball. Guarded by Christie. I'm sorry. That was George. George gets it to Flapowski, who passes to Williams. Williams guarded by Najee. Off a screen, under the basket. He brings it back around to the corner to Collier, guarded by B. Will. Our defense is doing a really good job. We're closing out. Collier's trying to drive. Kicks it out to Bailey. A three over Martin. No good. Swatted back. Saved by Dwight Powell. You already know. Dwight Powell over to B. Will. B. Will bring the ball down. It's 5-on-4. Najee with it. Najee's going to drive. Goes up and bangs it on in. Home for two. There you go, Najee. The two-handed slam. Bring it on home, baby, baby. All right. Collier with the ball. Bringing it down. Passes to Williams at the top, guarded by Caleb Martin. I think Caleb might be bleeding. Over to Keontae George, but it's stolen by Najee. Good defense by Christie. Christie gets it from Najee. Crosses half court. He's on the wing. Dribble on Collier. Step back from the free throw line for two. No good. Rebound by Ace Bailey over to Collier. Come on. We got to knock these down. 8-2. Mavs up by 6. Collier with the ball. Almost loses it. Guarded by Christie. Pass to Williams in the corner. Hits the baseline jumper over Dwight Powell for two. 8-4. Mavs still up. All right. Caleb Martin with the ball. Takes the three. His foot may have been on the line, but it's no good. Rebounded by Flapowski. Gets it to Collier, who brings the ball down. Goes right up at Christie. Shoots it high, no good, and no foul. Rebounded by Dwight. Okay, that's a 4-on-3. Caleb Martin over to Christie. Christie on the wing for 3. Bang! All right, this ball movement, this defense, it's only against scrubs, but I'm all for it, baby. 11-4, Mavs up by 7. Keontae George with the ball, guarded by Najee at the top. Musa Cisse ready to check in. Pass to Collier, back to George, over to Bailey, guarded by Williams, pulls up the long 2. No good, rebounded by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin with the ball, over to Najee Marshall. On the wing, guarded by Collier. He's going to back him down. Turn around, stop, floater, good. Money. Timeout, Utah Jazz, 13-4. Murder! Murder! I love it, I love it, I love it. It's against bums and scrubs, but hey, it's better than the opposite. It's better than us getting whooped, right? La Barbie get his swim shorts because what? Booking a trip to Cancun for your wash ass? Oh, Lord. Money Martin. Ooh. Not another blowout, I swear. Hey, bro. Let him hoop. Let him hoop. A really good start. Like I said, from what I've seen so far, very good defense. We've gotten some where we forced some turnovers, which are really good. We're crashing the boards, getting good rebounds, and we're scoring at a good efficiency. So I ain't too upset by this at all. Not at all. Realistically, who do you think takes this game? I think Christie could be our leading scorer tonight. Or B Will. B Will always has that potential to just pop off. But we got ourselves a timeout. A break in the action, if you will. Marshall has gold shoes. Ooh! Might go Dwight crashing the glass. Yeah, he is. If we had Cooper Flag, the score would have been 20-4 already. Maybe. It's because he passes so well. Go to Atelier Playa Mujeres in Cancun. What? Bet. Najee will have 25 points tonight? Probably. Najee's so solid. He's so solid. I'm solid. If you know that, you know that. I have a resort tour on my channel of it. Oh, I'll check it out. I gotta do some more traveling. AD is a great player, but he clogs the paint. Nobody else on the team can score. This team has a very bad problem with spacing when we're fully healthy. I think that's very weird. Cuba's a sprained ankle? Yeah, he'll be all right. I bet Nico would have traded Cooper Flag for Ben Simmons. Probably. Nico did say that Drew Holiday was on the same level as Jokic. Weird. AD slows the game way down. He really does. How bad are the Jazz without Lauri Markkanen? Very bad. They have no go-to scorer. You got a bunch of guys that are trying a little bit too hard. The gravity of Lauri Markkanen is not there anymore, so there's pressure on literally everybody on the floor. There's no one on the Jazz right now worth doubling, so they're struggling. Marcel, we got to play Arc Raiders, bro. We do. Possibly tomorrow. Because after this game, I got to do a post-game vid, and then I got to do the live stream for Lakers, and I'll be late. I'll be up late. Nobody said Drew Holiday on the same level as Jokic. He did, for real. We are 28th in normal half-court offense, way better in transition. Yes. I have always said this team has to change its identity into a transition offensive team. I feel like Caruso will be a good fit to this team. Yeah, but you would need to add more. He's still, remember, that's still a role player. Like we need scores. We need offensive firepower. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're back. Jazz with the ball. They get it to Flapowski at the top for 3, and he knocks it down. Musa, you gotta close out, big dog. 7-13. Mavs still up by 6. B Will with the ball. On the wing, switch, got it to Christie, over to Klay, Klay to Musa as he cuts. Ooh, Musa Cisse off the glass. All right. Big Moose, and he's loose. The Moose is loose. All right, Jazz with the ball passing around. You get it back to Collier, guarded by Christie to the corner to Williams. Back to Collier. Christie's on him. Switch, throws it to the top. A deep 3 over B Will is no good. Swatted back, rebound by Collier. Takes a 3 over Najee. And he knocks it down. Come on, we gotta do better on the perimeter. 10-15, Mavs up. Mavs bring the ball down. B Will with it. Finds Klay. Klay heavily guarded. Finds B Will. Asking for a screen by Musa. Musa sets the screen for B Will. He fades over to Klay. Klay, deep 3. Oh! Oh my God! All the way from. Oh my God! From somewhere. Klay shot that thing from Oak Cliff. God dang. All right, Jazz with the ball. Flipowski backing down Musa. Shoots it over him, but no good. Rebounded by Musa over to Najee. Good defense. Najee kicks it over to Christie as he cuts. Goes up against 3 defenders and 1, Max. Yeah! Let's go, baby. And 1. The disciple of Kobe Bryant, proving to you night in and night out that he is that guy. Come on now. Max Christie puts the ball on the floor, goes up 3 defenders, and scores. Come on now. Mad Max. Mad Max, baby. Come on now. Jazz will be owning 82 up marketing, probably. Plague boy Max. Hey, that's a Playboy Max. You feel me? Convert that and 1, baby. I was playing TGK and 2K yesterday, and I was just abusing Max Christie the entire game. Max Christie converts. 21-10. Mavs up by a good bit. Max Christie having the mom mentality. He always had it. It was always in him. He was born for this. All right, Jazz with the ball. Collier's going to drive. Stops. Ooh, gets it to Flipowski, who does cut. Musa did not switch appropriately. 12-21. Mavs still up. Ryan Nembhard over to Najee. Najee with the ball. Over to Christie. Christie swings it back to Ryan Nembhard. Ryan at the top. Finds Klay. Klay for 3. Off the catch and shoot. It's good. Okay, Klay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, this is going to be a blowout, baby. All right. Collier bring the ball down. Guarded by Najee. He's going to drive. Stops. Kicks it out. Oop. Going to pump fake on Ryan Nembhard. Drive on Musa under the basket. Musa playing good defense. Over to Flipowski. Back to the wing for a deep 3. And it's no good. Rebounded by Najee. Najee going to bring the ball down. Over to Ryan Nembhard. 5 minutes left in the quarter. Finds Christie in the corner. Christie's going to drive instead of going up and gets fouled. Good stuff. Good stuff. Max Christie looks like Kobe Bryant if you cover his eyes. Y'all seen that pic on social? I've seen it, yeah. I've seen it. I don't think the Hornets do this, but I cooked up this trade the other day. Hornets get AD and Dante while Mavs get Miles Bridges, Colin Sexton, and the Mavs 2027 pick back. Hell no. I would start Cisse over Gafford at 100%. Let's slow it down now. The Jazz don't have a good center out there, so let's slow that down. But maybe. All right, we inbound it to Klay. Klay drives, stops, pivots, goes up. Woo! Major jump out your shoes there, Bailey. Klay showing them how the vets get down. Okay. Jazz with the ball. Kyle Anderson, whose hairline starts way back here, finds Ace Bailey for a 3, and he knocks it down. 15-26. Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Ooh, Ryan on the wing. Finds Jaden Hardy. Back to Ryan. Ryan for a deep 3. Bang! Okay! I like this. Yo, was this like, did y'all feel this way last game? Like, this is nice. We're watching good basketball. The Jazz shoot it from the elbow over Musa. He did have his hands up, but the shot goes down for 2, 29-17. Ryan Nembhard with the ball on the wing. Ryan's going to drive, stops, pivots, finds Klay in the corner. A quick catch and shoot 3. Oh, no good. Rebounded by Ace Bailey over to Collier. Back to Walter Clayton Jr. to the corner. Who's that? Sends the ball for 3. No good. Rebounded by Musa over to Najee. Najee bringing it down. Playing on rookie difficulty. That's what this feels like, yeah. Najee with the ball. Turnover. Huh? All right. Oh, I guess Najee hit him in the face. Okay. Turnover. Offensive foul, Najee. Chopping people in the throat. He can't help it. He's built this way. We got 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter. All right. Collier bringing the ball down for the Jazz. They get it to the wing for a 3. No good. Turnover. You got 2 Jazz players on the floor. Like, what's going on? The Jazz players keep falling, bro. They keep getting hurt. Is there going to be a fight? Anyway. Robinson Earl. Looks like he may have pushed somebody. All right, here we go. Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Top of the key. Guard by Bailey. Finds Klay. Klay pump fakes. Drives. Stops. Pump fakes again on Bailey. Oh, gets it to Musa. Saves it over to Hardy. Hardy, corner 3. Off balance and no good. Jazz ball. All good. Oh, man. There's a little off kilter there. 17,000 points for Klay. Shout out to Klay, bro. He the GOAT. Walter Clayton Jr. bringing the ball down for the Jazz. Guarded by Ryan Nembhard. Picks up a dribble. Finds Keontae George over to Kyle Anderson. Guarded by Musa Cisse. Shlomo. Over to George. Guarded by Ryan Nembhard. He stays on his pocket. Over to Sensabaugh, who drives on Earl. Shoots right over him and knocks it down. Jazz score 2. 29 and 19. Mavs up by 10. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Ryan Nembhard gets it to Jaden Hardy. Hardy with the ball. Hardy back to Ryan. Ryan's going to drive on Walter Clayton. Spins. Stops. Out to Klay. Guarded by Bailey. Goes baseline. Stops. Ooh, gets trapped. Almost loses it. Throws it over to Hardy. Hardy's going to drive. Euros goes up off the glass for 2. Good job, Jaden. That was a good take. Good take by Jaden Hardy. Not low effort, but low stress basketball, right? Like, we're just hooping. Jazz get it to Kyle Anderson, who spins on Musa, throws it up, and knocks down the floater. Don't have to earn these buckets. Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Throws out to Hardy in the corner. Hardy. Turnover. He should have got it to Musa. Do you think Ace Bailey is good? No. But do I think he can be good? Sure. Jazz ass. Let's cook the Jazz music. We got a timeout by the Utah Jazz yet again. 31-21. Mavs up by 10. I like this. I like this a lot. But what are y'all liking so far from this first quarter? What's standing out to y'all? That we're hitting our shots? Yeah, that's true. Another timeout. We play on a rookie difficulty. Hey, man. Not too many turnovers. Yeah, not a lot of turnovers. We're hitting our shots. We're playing with a sense of purpose, it feels like. Like, even though these aren't our premier guys, they're still giving it their all. And you got to give them props for that. You know what I mean? The thing I like is it's a blowout without Kyrie, AD, and Cooper. Yeah, but remember, they also don't have Lauri Markkanen. They don't have Walker Kessler. You know, they also got a few injuries to their main players too. Just when it comes to who has the best role players, it's obviously us because we have so many role players. You feel me? You have a new background. I took some stuff down, just changed it up a little bit. Broncos up 7-10, 6 minutes left in the first half. Ooh. See what the problem was? AD stops the ball. No prop often. Ball movement, yeah. No, so like that's one of the things I noticed earlier in the season is like when AD's not on the floor, things speed up. It doesn't like it always felt like when AD gets the ball, everything slows down. Because it's like we give him the ball and then like, okay, AD, what are you gonna do? You don't swing the ball, you don't move too much with it. It's like the play should end with you. It doesn't continue with you. And obviously, the play should end with AD going for a move, not we pass to AD, now let AD think about it. No, you should already know what you're going to do when you need the ball. Klay and Maxey both on fire? Of course. Yeah, good ball movement, though. I absolutely love this. If only these players were, like, a little bit better, then we'd have a really solid team. But I'm all for it, man. These guys don't want to tank. B. Will's a fast player in the Mavs, bro. He's probably the fastest player in the NBA. Dude's quick as hell. Has a very good first step. Yeah, shout out to Klay. Just reached 17,000 points. It's crazy. In January, played his 900th game. January 8th, played his 900th game. Thursday, he's now fourth on the NBA three-point field goal made list. And tonight, he hit 17,000 points. Shout out to Klay Thompson, man. What a career. AD would fit in with Luka's slow ball movement. Fair. All right, we're back from the timeout. 31-21, Mavs up by 10 to the Utah Jazz. Jazz bring the ball down. Kyle Anderson's got it. Guarded by Dwight on the wing. He's going to try and drive on Dwight. Looking to pass. Kyle can't do nothing. Kicks it out to Walter Clayton. Back to Kyle. Pump fakes. Goes up and is fouled by Jaden Hardy. Come on now. The only guy is Maxey on Philadelphia. Oh, that's right. Do you think Klay gets traded? I think he should. He shouldn't waste his talent on a team that isn't going anywhere. Especially when he's this good. You know what I mean? Let him go somewhere and compete. He's not competing here. All right, Jazz missed the first free throw. Ball don't lie. Anthony Davis is him. Anthony Davis injury digest. Oh, Lord. Imagine Brandon Ingram was still on the Lakers. The Lakers had a lot of good players all together on their team. They had Randall, Ingram, Ball, Hart, Zubac, like all on the same team at once. Like, you big dummies. All right. Here we go, Ryan Nembhard after the two misses from the Utah Jazz. Get it to Dwight. Dwight on the wing. Gets it to Earl underneath the basket. Pump fake, trying to fight, goes up hard off the glass for 2. Robinson Earl for 2. There you go, big dog. Get your points the hard way. All right. George with the ball, guarded by Nembhard. Got a minute and 40 seconds left. Over to Anderson, guarded by Dwight. Inside to George, who throws it and gets it to go. No bucket, though. Foul on the floor. Imagine if we get Bronny just for sending away Kyrie, AD, and Cooper. Must be Nico's deal. Probably. Bro, my tooth. I'm hurt. All right, Jazz inbounded to Anderson. Anderson over to Walter Clayton. Over to Sensabaugh, guarded by Ryan Nembhard. Ryan trying to play good defense. They baseline jumper right over Ryan Nembhard. 23-33. Ryan Nembhard bring the ball down. A minute and 20 left in the first quarter. Ryan with it. Off screen set by Dwight. Kicks it to the corner to Robinson Earl. Back to Klay on the wing. Klay jab step. Shoots it anyway. Woo! Right in your grill, Ace Bailey. Klay is embarrassing him. Holy crap. 36-23. Ace Bailey need to sit down, bro. Klay got 11 already. Jazz passing around. Sensabaugh guarded by Dwight. Shoots the mid-range jumper, and he makes it. Sensabaugh's been hooping too. 25-36. Jaden Hardy with the ball. Off the screen set by Dwight. All alone for 3. And then Jaden wants to hit a 3. All right. 39-25. Mavs up, baby. Sensabaugh with the ball. Guarded by Robinson Earl. He's going to drive, stops, shoots right over him, and knocks it down. Look, they go for 2s. We go for 3s. You know how that goes. 27-39. Ace Bailey, you buzz pipe the F down. Even Dylan Harper better than you. Dylan Harper's had a weird season. All right. Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Takes a deep 3. Don't you dare. Oh, my God! Yo! We're just, we're not taking this game serious. Ryan Nembhard shoots it all the way from Houston, Texas. 4-3. Good God. Sensabaugh with the ball. Guarded by Dwight. He's trying to back down Dwight. Throws it out to Keontae George. Guarded by Ryan. Inside to Ace Bailey. Guarded by Klay. Turnaround jumper. It's good. Good God. Oh my God, our G team better. Low key, Ryan Nembhard with the ball, guarded by George. When you have nothing but role players that know their role, they play pretty well. Klay with the ball on the wing, guarded by George. Gonna pump fake drive, kicks out to Hardy on the wing for a wild last second 3. No good. Almost made it. But that's the end of the first quarter. 42-29. I ain't even mad at you. Man. What is going on? Hardy's my role player GOAT, low key. What pick can we expect if we do tank? Klay back to Nuggets for Kuminga. Sensabaugh looks good. Congrats to Klay. I mean, back to the Warriors. I don't know, man. As long as we get a top 8 pick, we can get a good player. Musa Cisse and Miles Kelly are all super good. All the rookies in the Mavs are incredible. Bro, this rookie class was deep, bro. You're not going to see me argue with free wins. It keeps us in the hunt for 8th place. Ugh. That's gross. Ew. Playoffs. Ugh. I think Robinson Earl will be good. Yeah, it just needs more minutes. It just needs more run, you know what I mean? And well, we got him on a 10-day, right? I'm not sure how many games that is. Hype about beating the Jazz? No, we're hyped that we're watching good basketball. I think I can speak for everybody in this chat. We don't care that we're beating the Jazz. We're just glad we're not losing to the Jazz right now. There's a difference. I'm just happy I'm not losing. I'm happy that I'm watching good basketball for once. That's what I'm happy about. We almost broke most points in a quarter, 51 by Warriors. God dang, that's crazy. Lonzo Ball for Klay. Hey, slow down. How is Lonzo Ball doing in Cleveland? Bronny can low-key can get by his defender, low center of gravity. He's pretty decent, super athletic, and a perimeter defender. Yeah, the only problem is he's bad. Who wants smoke? We want OKC's head. Oh, whoa. Chill, Jess. Chill. Oh. What is the score? Yep, 42-29, big dog. It's very embarrassing that we lost to the effing Wizards in our second game at home court. Dog, the start of the season killed me. I'm going to make sure Klay retire map myself. Go right ahead. Why have the Mavs looked better without AD and Coop? I don't think it's so much without Coop as it's without Anthony Davis. It's just we play different. On pace for 168 points? Do it. I'd rather have Lonzo Ball over D'Lo. That's fair. Trade Klay to Lakers so he can be with Luka like he wanted. I even think that's fair. Just give me Dalton Connect and some draft picks. I have a question about Robinson Earl. Is there a possibility of him being signed or staying with us permanently if the Mavs staff like him after 10-day? We can offer him another 10-day contract. He's on our G League team. We don't have the roster space to give him an actual spot. So the best thing that we can do is 10-day contracts till we can't do them anymore. I don't know how many we're going to give him, but if he does play well enough, we could offer him a 2-way contract for next season. And if he does play even better, we could just drop Miles Kelly and give the 2-way to Robinson Earl. Honestly, hitting 150 against the Jazz ain't out of the question. It really isn't. It almost happened last time. What happened to Coop? He has a sprained ankle. But let me see here. We got the second quarter starting now. Jazz with the ball passing around. Walter Clayton for 3 is no good. Rebounded by your boy Caleb Martin. Let me fix this really quick. Brandon Williams with the ball. Off a double screen. Takes the long 2. Wide open miss, but rebound by Dwight. Over to Kelly. Over to Brandon Williams. Williams going to drive. Dumps it out to Dwight as he goes up. Almost got the and 1, but he's going to the line for 2. Yo. My man Dwight, he be doing it all, man. Dwight just one of one, bro. Oh, I love this man. I think for a while people thought it was cool to hate on him. Now it's cool to love him. Hey, bro, just show him love. Is Dwight Powell a ginger? He's like Blake Griffin. He's mixed, but he's got a little something extra. You know what I mean? Jazz lost every game without marketing. Yup. All right. Dwight Powell misses the first free throw. Come on, Dwight. You're better than that. Wimby, I didn't know you had a podcast. What? Oh, podcast. Am I Wimby? Is it because I'm bald? I was bald before Wimby. Keontae George should have been a Mav. Low key. It's the second quarter, and Tillman's calling for a like spike. Dwight Powell just made the second free throw, so go ahead and drop a like on this video. I appreciate y'all. 43-29, Mavs up. They continue to dominate. Kyle Anderson guarded by Dwight. Passes over to Walter Clayton Jr., guarded by Brandon Williams. Stops, passes to the wing to Ace Bailey. He's going to drive on Caleb Martin. Spins, goes up with a floater, and knocks it down. 43-31, Mavs still up. Brandon Williams bringing the ball down. Why are you bald anyways? Because I was balding. Caleb Martin with the ball on the wing. Over to B. Will. B. Will to Dwight. Dwight guarded by Anderson. Finds Miles Kelly off the screen. He rolls and knocks down the jumper for 2. There you go, Miles Kelly. There you go, big dog. Get it. Get your points. Get your points. How this roster looking next year, Marcel? If they're healthy, very deadly. But that's our biggest issue. Kyle Anderson with the ball. Spins. Kicks out to Ace Bailey for a 3. No good. Rebounded by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin over to Robinson Earl on the wing. Over to Caleb Martin for a 3. Please make it. Oh, no good. Rebounded by Walter Clayton. I'm rooting for Caleb Martin. I really am. Walter Clayton throws it down to Sensabaugh, who passes right to Dwight. Gets it to Caleb Martin. We're back in transition. Robinson Earl gets it from the cut. Gets fouled. He's shooting 2. Oh, I thought he was going to kill it. Can you put drip glasses on? Hey, you already know what time it is. It's not a Hardy party, but it's definitely a Mavs get down. How much chance of Mavs winning? Pretty high. Powell on great team friendly contract and appears great locker room and community presence. Literally every time the Mavs are doing some community outreach thing, there's always Dwight Powell. Always. Robinson Earl makes the first free throw. Good job, Rook. The funny thing about is we thought Miles was the best of the 3 2-way guys, and he's arguably the worst. Low key, yeah. I thought Miles would be the best, but it's been obviously Ryan Nembhard. Then there's Musa Cisse, but I don't think Miles has gotten enough minutes yet. Like, he hasn't really gotten his turn, so I can't really blame him. But Robinson Earl makes both free throws. Mavs up 47-31. Let's get it. You know why? Because the single ladies want to see Dwight Powell at the events. Always, man, always. All right, Ace Bailey over to Kyle Anderson, who gives it to Walter Clayton, guarded by B. Will. Shoots the 3. No good. Ooh, it was a long rebound. Sensabaugh gets it, saves it. Takes a deep-ass 3. And he knocks it down. Golly. Hey, bro, that's your shot. 34-47. Mavs still up, though. Brandon Williams with the ball. Over to Miles Kelly, back to B. Will. B. Will's going to drive right up at Kyle Anderson, create some space, kicks out to Miles Kelly, all alone for 3 at the top. No good. Long rebound, saved by B. Will. B. Will over to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin's going to stop, drive, dumps it out to Miles Kelly. Miles Kelly back to Martin. Martin moving very quick. Oh, backing down Walter Clayton. Ooh! B. Will gets it back. Jumper is good. Okay, Martin Knocked down Walter Clayton. No offensive foul call. He misses the shot. B. Will gets the rebound, puts it back up. Holy crap, we're steamrolling. 49-34. Jazz have the ball. Who's that? Kyle Anderson spins on Dwight, tries to fight to go in, misses the layup. Ooh, out of bounds, Jazz ball. Marcel, please fix the show. I want to talk to you and people. Love it. I'm trying. I'll try at halftime if I can figure it all out on the fly. Hey, must be the money. Why do we play better when everyone's hurt? Next man up mentality, bro. I don't want to tell you. Or we should have used the number 1 pick on Ryan Nembhard and gave Cooper Flagg a 2-way contract. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, Jazz inbound it to Kyle Anderson over to Sensabaugh. We're swarming. Gets to Kyle. Ooh, stolen by Robinson Earl, but they're calling a foul. Oh, man. Our defense is smothering right now. Good God. I think Miles really hasn't got that much chance, but he can develop. Oh, for sure. He just needs a chance. We are not trading Luka. We are not Nico Harrison. Rob Pelinka is not Nico Harrison. You're right. Rob Pelinka just kind of falls into great trades. At halftime, I dare to dance. Bet. I'll twerk. All right. Sensabaugh guarded by Caleb Martin. Stops. Shoots right over him. Gets fouled. He's shooting 2. Good God. It's Jax Briggs with drip. Hey. It's the Jazz. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, but good for confidence of the role players. Again, I'm hype about this because we're winning, and I'd rather win than lose. Am I right? Like, beating the Jazz doesn't prove anything. If anything, it highlights certain players' abilities when there's not a lot of stress and there's not a lot, at stake. Well, these are low stake games for sure. But hey, if we were losing, we'd be crashing out, right? If the score was reversed, would we be crashing out? Would we be talking about how bad this team is? Yeah, so let's be happy that we're not doom and gloom right now. We know that this win doesn't prove a thing, but it's still better than losing. Jazz make both free throws, slowly but surely. They're trying to claw their way back in this. 36-49, Mavs up by 13 still. B. Will over to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin drives, stops, back to B. Will. B. Will for 3. Will is short, rebounded by the Jazz. Golly, Brandon. I don't know how that 3-ball broke over a year. Walter Clayton stolen by B. Will. Up, B. Will going all the way. B. Will with the ball. 2-hand tomahawk for 2. The steal and the slam. 51-36. You love that. You love that. Come on now. All right. Keontae George bringing the ball down. Guard by Najee Marshall. Over to Flapowski. Back to George. Guard by B. Will. Ooh, George rolls into the screen. It's a foul. The pass was stolen by Musa Cisse, but it's a foul. Bro, we're just playing great defense. I love this. People trying to say, why do we play better when all our best players are hurt? Because this is when the role players are playing just their role. You got the defenders defending. You got the scorers scoring. You got the playmakers playmaking. Like, there's no sit and wait for them to get the ball. They're moving the ball way more. The Jazz would have got destroyed if Coop was playing. Well, of course. But yeah. Here we go. Jazz inbound. Keontae George for a deep 3, and he knocks it down. Good Lord. 39-51. Here's Najee. Najee with the ball. Guarded by Ace Bailey. Find Miles Kelly. Back to Najee. Off a screen. Najee over to Kelly. Kelly back to Najee. Najee for 3. No good. Rebounded by Ace Bailey. Gets it to George. George bring the ball down. Do you trade B. Will to Houston for Aaron Holiday and a first-round pick? If I'm getting a first-round pick, maybe. And we got a turnover. Offensive foul. Good job, Jazz. Ace Bailey. Why is eyebrow so high up? And, they fade. Who am I? I can't make a shot. I'm Ace Bailey. All right, Brandon Williams with the ball. B. Will. Over to Miles Kelly. Cisse sets a screen, but they pass to Najee in the corner. Najee inside to B. Will. B. Will pump fakes. Tries to go baseline. Finds Musa down low. Musa turns around. Tries to throw up the jumper, but no good. Rebounded by the Jazz. This Jazz is taking so bad. What the hell? Rest Laurie on purpose. This team is faking it so bad. Probably. The jumper from Ace Bailey. From Sensabaugh is no good. All these fouls, bro. Najee can't make a 3 ever. It's just never improved. It just is what it is at this point. 9-point game. I don't know if you can count. Nah, you're right. All right, Jazz shooting free throws. Wasn't a foul. I don't think it was either. Sensabaugh makes the first one. Sensabaugh's like a straight up hooper, bro. All right, we got Ryan Nembhard as well as Max Christie checking back in. Jazz want AJ because he's playing at Utah. Went to high school there. Oh man. The thing I love about Musa is he doesn't just throw up every shot we give him, but I think Klay likes off the bench. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, there's Gafford. Jazz missed the second free throw. It's rebounded by Ryan Nembhard. Going the other way with it. Ryan's got it. Trying to push the pace. Finds pass to the corner, but the pass was deflected out of bounds. Our ball. Since the ball is a flopper, he is a foul baiter. But we got a timeout. Sorry, I'm getting messages. Okay. We got ourselves a timeout. Scores 51-40. Mavs up by 11. Looking pretty good. Who all's at the game besides Coop? I think everybody but Kyrie. Any update on Kyrie? The update is we should get an update soon. That's the unfortunate truth of the update. All these updates are like lame. Would you trade B-Will for a first-round pick? Yeah. I would trade B-Will for a first-round pick. Because we don't have any. And also, I think we're going to lose B-Will. So we got an update on PJ. So I told y'all at in the beginning of the game that his baby mama trying to serve him papers. I saw some here that PJ Washington outlines a plot by his baby mama Brittany Renner to come to a nationally televised Lakers game and serve him with papers on the bench during the game unless he up her child support to this amount. Let's see how much it is. Okay, so I was close. The current monthly payments is $5,500, and she wants it up to $35,000. She wants an extra $30K a month? Get a job, bro. Like, what? No. Hell no. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thought you were hiding a black eye for a sec. Thank you. Then you took off the shades. Oh, yeah, I'm just being silly. If we had Klay in his prime, we would have won more games for sure. Security will remove her before she makes it to the bench, hopefully. She makes money. She got like 3 or 4 million followers on the gram. That's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know. Ah, man, it just sucks, bro. You got to wait till that kid's 18 to really be done with that woman. It sucks. Who of Najee, Klay, Gafford, PJ do you think will be here next year? I think Najee, out of all those players, Najee is most likely to be here. Klay could be traded. Gaff could be traded. They can't trade PJ until the offseason, and even then, I'm not sure if they do. What happened about the Lakers again? At the Lakers versus Mavs game, PJ's baby mama plans to serve him papers to increase child support. And that's why he's not at the game today, because he has to like take care of that. All right, we are back out of the timeout. 40-51 with 6 minutes and 59 seconds to go. We inbound it to Miles Kelly. Finds Christie at the top, guarded by Williams. Christie on the wing. Takes a three, just goes ahead. It's short. Rebounded by the Jazz. Williams has it going the other way. Over to Flapowski, who attacks the basket and scores. Ooh, had a full head of steam just rolling for 2. Oh, here comes that rubber band. Christie with the ball. Dumps it to Kelly in the corner. Back to Christie. Christie to Ryan Nembhard. Nembhard with the ball at the top. Christie with a screen to switch. Ryan takes the long 2. No good. Musa tries to rebound, but the Jazz, foul on the floor. There we go. PJ or Klay? Who would you rather trade? I would rather trade PJ because I know he has more value than Klay. But who would I rather keep? I'd rather keep PJ as well because he can do more than Klay. I don't know. Is PJ going to be back next game, Marcel? I'm hoping. God, I'm in Slovenia. We don't pay much child support. It's probably not even... Oh, wow. Crazy. We inbound to Musa. Musa Cisse has the ball. Finds Ryan Nembhard, top of the key. Throws it to the corner to Najee, but the pass is too strong. Goes out of bounds. Good God. We're throwing. We're throwing! All right. Jazz bring the ball down. Sensabaugh. He's got the ball. Guarded by Klay at the top. Switch. Up. Pass it to George. Drives on Klay. Goes up. Loses the ball. Out of bounds. Mavs ball. Oh, nope. Jazz ball. Lame. Whose ball is it? Brittany Renner thinks she's Mariah Mills the way she did Zion. Oh, bro. Ugh. Zion needs to, like, go to rehab. Like, I think he has an addiction. All right, it's our ball. Ryan Nembhard bring the ball down. Guarded by George. Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Finds Musa over to Christie. Christie from the wing attacks the basket. Goes up. Ooh. Goes up and gets fouled. He's shooting two. It hit off George's knee. Yeah, it did. Zion baby mama looks shot. Bro, Zion has the worst taste in women. I think Zion literally only goes for women that he can pay. I do think that's what he does. All right, Christie shooting two. Christie makes the first one. It's funny they're doing the $32 to see Flag, but Flag's not even playing. Oof. Christie missed the second free throw, rebounded by the Jazz. I feel like everyone ankles still haven't recovered from last year when they had all the sprains. It was crazy last year. All right. Collier over to George. Back to Collier. He's going to drive right on Klay. Stop. Pump fake. Spins. Turns around. Goes up and scores. Tough bucket. 44 to 52. They're coming back. Najee with the ball on the wing. Drives, stops, out to Christie, all alone in the corner for three. Bang, Christie. That's what we needed. There we go. 55 to 44. Christie is just like that from the corner, man. He's like that. All right. Williams with the ball. Ooh, stolen by Christie. Go all the way, Christie. Christie goes up, Euros, and scores again. Christie is just unstoppable. Gave you 5 hot ones. Just like that. 44 to 57. All right. Crazy. All right, Collier with the ball, guarded by Ryan Nembhard. Switch, he's got Christie on him. He's going to drive, creates so much space, kicks out to Flipowski for a 3 over Klay. No good. Saved by Christie over to Najee. We're in transition. Najee with the ball, finds Klay. Klay pump fake, sidestep. Sets himself up for a 3. He misses. Rebounded by Williams over to George. George bring the ball down. George finds Williams. Williams going to drive right up on Ryan. Goes up with the layup and scores. Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Throws up an alley-oop to Musa Cisse from the top floor. Oh my God. The alley-oop. The alley-oop. Oh my God. Musa Cisse bringing it on down. That was beautiful. I didn't know it was going to connect. George with the ball. Over to Flipowski. Flipowski on the wing, guarded by Musa. Doesn't know where to go with it. Hands off to Sensabaugh, guarded by Najee. 5 seconds left. Shot clock winding down. Najee's putting him in hell. He throws up a crazy shot, and it's no good. Rebounded by Musa Cisse. That defense was crazy, Najee. Musa Cisse finds Ryan Nembhard. He brings the ball down. He's going to drive on Williams. Ryan stops, pulls up the long 2. Ooh, it's short. Rebounded by Flipowski. Passes to Collier, who drives right up on Klay, Euros, and scores. Come on, Klay. A little bit of contact won't hurt. They're coming back. 48 to 59. Mavs still up. Klay with the ball. Klay's going to drive. Throws it to Christie in the corner. Christie for 3. Poised. Cool, calm, collected, but he misses. Rebounded by George. George bring the ball down. George guarded by Christie. Switch off. Ryan's on George. Over to Sensabaugh, guarded by Klay. Sensabaugh's been cooking you, Klay. Drives, baseline, over to Flipowski, who throws up a floater. Misses. Rebounded by Musa Cisse over to Ryan Nembhard, but we got a timeout? We got a timeout. Jazz sucks so bad. Yeah, they've got, like, no size. That alley-oop was ferocious. I didn't think Musa was going to grab that. Zion needs to stay healthy. Yeah. Yusuf Nurkic not playing. He is not playing, no. He is not. Are Jazz sitting all their main guys? I think they're hurt. So yeah, there's no Lauri Markkanen, no Kevin Love either. I haven't seen him yet, and I know he's not the main guy, but he's just another player out. And then yeah, no Nurkic. Cisse is better than Kai Jones. Interesting. Interesting. Not sure if I disagree, but that's very interesting. But we got 112 people in the chat, only 47 likes. I'm calling a second quarter like spike. We almost got halftime. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Let's try to get to 100 likes. I'd appreciate it. 7 subs, more to 24.2. Man, I'm hoping we get that 25K. Hope we get that 25K. Dang, this really is a must-lose for the Jazz. It really is. They want to stay in that lottery. They know they're bad. Sorry, y'all. I'm just getting a lot of notifications right now. Y'all drink water today? Good job, Marcel. Your enthusiasm woke up my wife. No problem, big dog. I'm here to wake up the masses. 6 more subs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Kai Jones has a better bag than Cisse. Chill. I don't know, man. I'm the biggest Musa fan, but he's not yet. He's basically Kai Jones, just he has to get better in decision-making right now. Yeah, that's fair. He's just very raw. He's just very raw. Do you have a diamond play button? No, I don't. Excuse me. So sorry. You have 2 L's? Oh, well, because they're going to lose twice. Might be. Scoring 48 LL in a game, yeah. Can't see the game. Is Najee Marshall on the court? I'm not sure if he's on the court right now. Let me see. Yes, he is. Najee's on the court. We actually just inbound to Najee. Najee's bringing the ball down. Gets it to Brandon Williams. Williams with the ball. Over to Najee, guarded by George. Dwight sets a screen. Passes to, Najee tried to pass to Dwight, but he wasn't looking. It's a turnover. Collier over to George. George for 3 in transition. Misses. Rebounded by Flipowski. Flipowski with the ball, guarded by Najee. Finds Williams. Williams, baseline jumper over Najee is good. Does nobody put their hands up? 59-50. Here we go. Brandon Williams bringing the ball down. Over to Najee. Najee with the ball, guarded by George. Dwight with a screen, but Najee goes the other way. Then he comes back around the screen. Get the switch. Najee over to Klay. Klay guarded by Ace Bailey. Finds Dwight. Hands it off to Klay. Off the screen for 3. And it's good! Klay, let him know, baby! Let him know what you made of, baby. Let him know. Let him know. Klay got 14 points. 4 made threes. Crazy. Jazz the ball. Ace Bailey for 3. And he knocks it down, too. All right. Calm that down. All right, Brandon Williams the ball. My King's afro looks so good. Who's your king? Williams with it. Off a screen. Guarded by Williams. Williams on Williams. Finds Klay. Moving 3. And there's a foul right there. There you go, Klay. Good job, Klay. Klay cooking, bro. Klay cooking. Oh, your king Musa Cisse. I've been thinking is not that. Kuminga, I've been thinking is not that good. He'll be better here. Do we want Kuminga? I do. Score. What part of Kuminga are y'all worried about? And I promise you, you'll be fine. 53-62, Mavs shooting free throws. Klay knocks down the first one. There we go. It's the second quarter. We got about 1 minute and 41 left. They are moving this game pretty fast. The first half was only an hour. I'd give Jason Kidd a chance. Fair. You mean Jonathan Kuminga? I don't know what it is, but one of my teeth feel loose. All right. Klay knocks down this second free throw. Klay makes all three. There we go. 65-53. A minute left in the quarter. All right. Collier with the ball. Guarded by B. Will. Over to Ace Bailey. Hands it off to George. Back to Collier. Collier to the corner to Williams. Guarded by Najee. Back to Collier. Guarded by Klay. Klay is everywhere. Flipowski with a screen. Collier off the screen. Guarded by Dwight. Shoots the mid-range jumper. It's no good. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. Najee with the ball. Over to Klay. We're in transition. Klay takes a deep three. Don't you dare. Oh, my God! Oh, my God, Klay! Yo, he feeling himself! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Klay! Hold on. Where it at? I know it's around here somewhere. Hold on. Where is it? I gotta show respect to Klay. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, hey, yo, my Captain Klay again? Stop it, Klay! Stop it! You are a madman! Oh, my God! Klay is destroying the Utah Jazz. Hey, yo, I need y'all to put 31s in the chat right now for Klay. 31s in the chat right now for Klay. Put some respect on his name. The captain's here, baby. Klay looked at the entire Utah Jazz and said, I am the captain now. Come on now. Klay, give me one more. Najee with the ball, top of the key, 26 seconds. Najee over to Klay. Klay pump fakes. Shoots it anyway. Misses. Ah, man. Should have been a foul. Are we going to challenge that? No? Okay, that's fine. 71-57. Good God, Klay. Oh, my days. Oh, my gosh. Yo, who's this average Graham loser in the chat? I'm sorry that you're so unhappy that you're here. But George with the ball, guarded by Christie. He's going to drive, spins, stops, dumps it to Williams, going baseline on Najee, goes up, misses, rebounded by Flipowski, and he puts it in at the last second. Klay got 23. Insane. All right, that's the first half. Good God. Klay going crazy. 71-59. Klay is insane right now, bro. That's wild. Klay is the worst one to let get hot. Bro, you better D up this old man. He out here cooking you, bro. 3 consecutive 70-point halves of play. Wild. No Coop, no AD, no Kyrie, no Gafford, no PJ, no Lively. 71 first half points. Insane. No more shit talking about Klay. Yeah, no, I got to respect that. That is absolutely insane. Poor Tycho thinks he just went through a tornado. Hey, tell Tycho to calm down. Or send Tycho up here. Oops, why did I hit that button? Don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God, Klay going crazy. Love it, man. Love it. Yeah, no, he's going crazy. All right, I'm about to pull up some game stats. We need to build the team around Klay. Why not? He won't do that in a game that matters. Well, that's fine. I'm glad he's doing it now. Again, for anybody that's trying to tell me don't get too excited, first of all, your mama. First of all. Second of all, like, you want me to be like, man, 71 points. This team sucks. It doesn't even matter. The Mavericks are just dog shit. You're beating the Jazz. Congratulations. It doesn't matter. Like, for anybody in the chat who's just being a little pissy pants, continue to be a pissy pants. I hope your life continues to get worse and that you never find true happiness. Because when you watch good players play good basketball, the first thing you think of is, oh, they're not even that good. I would hate to be as miserable as some of you losers. But, hey, you can't steal my shine. Shout out to the Mavericks. Shout out to Klay Thompson. We got to show him some love, man. He's been hooping. But let's take a look at some stats, right? Max Christie has 12 points, 1 rebound, shooting 4 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Also has 2 steals. I ain't mad at you, Max. Keep doing it. Musa Cisse with 4 points, 4 rebounds. A quiet game for now. We know he'll bounce back in the second half as long as he gets some minutes. Miles Kelly, only 2 points. He's all right. 1 of 2 from the floor. How about Jaden Hardy? Hardy got 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 of 4 from 3, 1 of 3 from 3. I'm sorry, 2 of 4 from the floor, and 1 of 3 from 3. Wait, there's no gaff. No gaff tonight. Let's see Najee. Najee has 6 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting 3 of 4 from the floor, 0 of 1 from 3. Not too bad. How's Martin doing? He had a pretty good first quarter. No points. I swear he scored, but no points. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 0 of 3 from the floor, and 0 of 2 from 3. Let's see Ryan Nimbenyama. 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. 2 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 2 from 3. All right. That's how Dwight Powell. Okay, why do I have game stats for Jeremiah Robinson Earl but not for Brandon Williams? I need to fix that. But Dwight Powell has 1 point, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and he's 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 1 steal. Let's see Jeremiah Robinson Earl. He has 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and he's perfect from the floor in the free throw line. And then CO Killer Klay, 23 points, leading scorer with 2 assists, 7 of 9 from the floor, 6 of 9 from 3. I'm sorry, 7 of 10 from the floor, 6 of 9 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line with 1 block. Absolutely madness. Y'all see Shams? Shams to the Heat? Oh, I gotta make a freaking video now. Holy crap. No, why y'all doing me like this? Oh, y'all dirty. Y'all doing me dirty. Tell Slightly I'ma see him on Tuesday. Don't do me like that. Chat, you can't get me. You tell Slightly I'ma see his ass on Tuesday. Y'all can't do me like that. I'm way too plugged in to fall for that. I just one look at my phone. Yeah, ain't y'all lying. Stop it. No, y'all ain't got me. Slightly, I see you, baby. Yeah, I'ma see you Tuesday. And we gonna have a talk. All right, Slightly. Okay. Bravo. I tip my hat to you, Slightly. Yeah. What's good, everybody? I love that dude. Shout out to Slightly. I love him. Yeah, why you delete Slightly's message, bro? Wrong button. Come on. Cameron, you're slipping, bro. Slightly is like royalty in this chat. We respect Slightly. Talking about, oh, Giannis to the Heat. Love y'all, though. All right. Tilla wants me to fix the halftime show. All right. We had to subscribe to comment, and I appreciate you subbing to the channel. Oh, man. Let me see here. Can I get the halftime show fixed live? Okay, so I can't fix the halftime show because I have to close the stream and add a plugin, and I'm not doing that. So I will have to fix this for the next stream. I know I keep saying that. One of these days I'll get it done. Maybe I'll get it done tomorrow. So hopefully next game we got it. But, hey, I appreciate y'all pranking me. One look at my phone. Man, that ain't happening. But I appreciate y'all. But, yeah, man. Shout out to the Mavs. Bro, what did Klay do? I turned my phone off for 2 minutes, and then I got a notification that he scored 12 straight. He don't shoot to miss, bro. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are wild. Somebody said we need to build around Klay. Y'all crazy. I'm checking chat now. Y'all are funny. Bro, okay. How about Lakers stream? If I have enough time, I should be able to get it up for the Lakers stream. Depends. You watching the Bills and Broncos game? No, I'm watching the Mavericks and Jazz game. You have to sub the Lakers Digest to chat. Yes, you do. So sub the Lakers Digest. Just time me out, Ronnie, to make it even. Can't believe you did that to Slightly, bro. Like, now I gotta apologize. Sorry, Slightly. My chat's a little disrespectful. But I appreciate it. Appreciate the love, big dog. I'm on Heat Digest now, so I was like, bro, do I have to make a video? Like, the game's on. Don't do that now. You already subbed to it? Perfect. But yeah, man, we got halftime. And the boys are doing pretty good. I got no complaints so far. I mean, Klay's kind of doing a lot of heavy lifting, so if anything, we need other guys to step up. So, we'll be all right. Marcel, I'm a longtime fan of yours from South Korea. Oh, what's good, Song? How you doing? Are you, like, in South Korea as far as, like, because you're in the military, or are you, like, from South Korea? Regardless, like, that's what's up, bro. Thank you for being here. Do you watch Solo Leveling? I am a big Solo Leveling fan. Man. Klay just going crazy. But how y'all doing, man? We got halftime. It's hot in my off. It's always hot. Till you watch Solo Leveling? I'm ready for the next season to drop. I'm ready for the next. I think Dan to Dan already came back. There's some anime that have been dropping lately. I gotta clock in with. What should I order for dinner? Pizza. I watched Dragon Ball. Oh, I haven't watched Dragon Ball in a while. Y'all see Broncos up 17-10 at halftime over the Bills? Ooh. What's your favorite anime? My favorite anime of all time is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think it's the greatest anime ever made. It's perfectly written. It's a perfect anime. Great scenes. No wasted filler episodes. It's literally perfect. Alan choking. Good lord. Klay 40 points would be good. That'd be insane. That'd be insane. Marcel got to order that lemon pepper wings with fries on the side. You already know. Give me that lemon pepper, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As a German, I watch all your videos. Love what you're doing. Oh, thank you, Jasper. I appreciate y'all supporting me, man. I really do. I be trying hard. I swear I do. I be putting into work. I'm trying to become a better content creator, a better podcaster, a better, just a better person for you guys. Y'all deserve it. FM may be overrated. What? Hope you get 25K subs. I hope I do too. I hope I get to like 30. Hope I get 100. Like man, I got big dreams, big goals, big aspirations, and all that. But shout out to that boy Klay Thompson. Excuse me. What's FMAB? 5 Nights at Freddy? I don't know the lingo. Love watching your videos, man. Have you ever thought of expanding your vids beyond the Mavs? That would attract more subscribers. Well, funny that you should say that. I forgot to say this. Yeah, so after this game, I will be on Lakers Digest doing the live watch along for the Lakers game, and going forward, I should be doing watch alongs for both Mavericks and for the Lakers. I'm also creating content on Heat Digest as well as Celtics Digest. I already have a video up on Heat Digest. I'll be making another one either tonight or tomorrow. Got a lot of stuff in the works. But yes, I am expanding to our other channels. I want to be able to make more content on other teams. Mavericks is home. Home is where the heart is. I'm going to be here on Mavericks. This is priority. I'm never going to sacrifice this channel for another one, but you can find me on other channels as well. I'm checking in the second half to help with the tanking push. Hey, Scott Foster, I appreciate you. Scott Foster Digest, man, y'all are hilarious. I love y'all. Y'all the best. Halftime. Halftime's a long time. I feel like this game's been going by pretty fast. Makes me sad that you're going to be on Lakers Digest. Look, it's just for the watch-alongs. I'm not going to really be talking too much about my love for the Lakers, which there is none. But, I just think it's something. I mean, I know that, I know Luka's not playing tonight, so it won't really matter much to Mavericks fans. But, like, if you want to, like, if you are a Luka fan and you want to have a watch-along for Luka, then I'll be over there on Lakers Digest. A lot of people wanted me to do it anyway, so I was like, eventually. I'm an LA kid and hate the Lakers. I grew up a Kobe Bryant fan, and I always hate the Lakers. I'm like, I love Kobe, don't care for the team. I don't care. Me don't care. Me don't care. Got that captain hat, you feel me? It's always a weird, like, brim. I got this hat when I was in, not Jamaica, I was in the Bahamas. I was visiting VJ Edgecombe. I was scouting him out. Yeah. I love Magic and Kareem, though. Oh, yeah, of course. I just don't care for the team, and I think Lakers fans are some of the worst. Some of the absolute worst. They're all kind of the same. But what's up, chat? It's halftime. Ask me questions. Ask me anything, and I'll answer honestly. Luka and LeBron are on my fantasy teams, and same with Coop, PJ, Najee. That's actually a pretty good fantasy lineup, not going to lie. Depending on how the scoring goes. OMG, I didn't even know you had passed 24.2. Oh, I got 24.2? Bet. What's my home address? I don't even know it. I don't even know it. Have you been an NBA fan long enough to have watched any current NBA's players' fathers play? LeBron doesn't count. Don't think so. I think I was too young to watch Del Curry. I was probably maybe 1 when Del Curry played. I don't think I ever saw Klay's father play. I think there was a dude on the Rockets, Porter Jr. I think I saw his father play. I could be wrong though. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, not a big fan of it. How often do you go to games? I try to go to at least one a season. I used to go to a lot more, but since I started, making content on YouTube, I try to just go to like maybe 1 or 2. I may have been too young to remember the glove, but yeah, I've seen him. I didn't see Ron Harper play. I'm trying to think. How old am I? I'm 31. I'm old. My birthday was last week. The glove was Gary Payton. Yeah, I'm not sure if I saw him on the Lakers. I think I did. I think I did watch Gary Payton on the Lakers, yeah. So yeah, maybe that's what I won. $35,000 is approximately 0.02% of PJ's monthly income, and that's only counting his NBA salary. Y'all are tripping. It's not like, okay, when we talk about PJ's salary, it's not like, or the child support issue, I'm not sitting here saying that's too much. PJ can't afford that. No, I think that's just not a reasonable amount. I don't care how much money you make. Is that reasonable? And then it's also like, why are you asking for it? Is the child going without? $5,500 a month for one child isn't enough? You think you need $35,000? Again, that is a lot of people's yearly salary. Obviously on the low end, but like you need that much a month? That's my argument. It isn't even about like, oh, that's like PJ can't afford that. I don't care about that. PJ could pay 18 years of child support at $35K a month right now. He'll be fine. But like $5K is like $5K definitely not even close to enough per month. Why? What does the kid need? Like his food isn't expensive. His clothes aren't expensive. Is he in daycare? Is he in school? Is it a private school? $5K barely enough for just me, a single dude. You're a single dude, not a child. What? You're a single dude who probably has a rent or a mortgage. You probably have a car note. You have utilities. You have bills. A kid, what do you need to give a kid other than food, clothes, and what else? And then I don't know how old the kid is, but he's probably in elementary school. So, like, come on now. Stop that. $3K is probably what was spent on me annually when I was a kid. I think $5K is enough for a child. But anyway, we got third quarter. Turnover by the Jazz. Mavs ball. All right. Caleb Martin with it. Throws it over to Christie on the wing for 3 with a hand in the face, and he knocks it down for 3. Ooh, 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 ooh. Christie. And we're talking about $5K monthly. Yeah. What car do you have, Marcel? I have a 2020 Mazda 3. It's actually getting paid off this year. All right. Kyle Flipowski with the ball, guard by Dwight. Passes over to George. George guard by Martin. And it's a turnover. Oh, baby. The Jazz are falling apart. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 5,500 monthly is insane. I think that's fine. Like I don't know. And again, I'm not single, but I don't have any kids, so like I don't know really how much like all that costs, but I don't think it's $5,500. All right, Najee passes to Christie, but there's a foul. Man, I love your car. Really want to get one myself. Have you been liking it? Oh, I love it. All my cars going forward will be Mazdas. I got it during actually right before the pandemic. I got my car brand new. I loved it. And I still love it. I've had no problems with my car. I actually need to take it in to get serviced because I've been kind of slacking. But all right, Dwight Powell passes to Caleb Martin, but then Caleb Martin gets fouled. Is PJ's kid a special needs child? My wife says that is the only exception. I would assume if his child is special needs, then yeah, I'm not going to argue an increase in child support. But if not, then I don't know. Or maybe he has an IEP. I have no idea. Najee inbounds it to Dwight. Dwight on the wing finds Christie. Christie going to drive. Stops. Throws it over to B. Will. B. Will's going to drive. And you know that floater is money, but he misses. But he gets his own rebound. Oh, turnover. He threw it right to Flipowski. Do I have a wife? No, I'm not married, but I'm not single. Jazz have the ball. They're being very careless with it. Over to Collier, back to Flipowski, guarded by Dwight. Over to Ace Bailey, guarded by Max Christie. Ace Bailey going to shoot from the elbow, and he knocks it down. It's for her Botox injections? Probably. 61-74. I need a card that can't break in any mechanical. Ooh. Caleb Martin over to B. Will. B. Will on the wing. Over to Powell. Powell with the ball on the wing. Trying to find somebody. Just going to start dribbling. Hands off to Najee. Najee off the screen set by Dwight. Guarded by Ace Bailey. All right, Najee got to attack for a floater. Najee drives. Floater short. Rebounded by Dwight. Goes up and scores. There you go, Dwight. Always there to finish the play. Never giving up. Dwight for 2. 76-61. Mavs still up. Collier over to George. George guarded by Caleb Martin. Off a screen set by Flipowski. The long 2 from George is no good. Rebounded by Williams. Williams on the Jazz. Over to Collier. Guarded by Christie. Throws it to Flipowski in the corner for a 3 over Dwight. Is no good. Rebounded by B. Will. B. Will with the ball over to Christie in transition. Christie's going to drive under the basket. Finds Dwight. Dwight goes up and scores again. Come on now. You getting worked by Dwight. Come on now. That's D. Pity. Don't stop playing with him. All right. Ace Bailey with the ball on the wing, guarded by Christie. Klay is getting the 3s up so Dame can't pass when he comes back. Love that. With our C team doing this good, we're back in the play-in talks? No. It's the Jazz. This doesn't mean we're good. It just means that we can actually play well given certain circumstances. Anyway, a missed 3 by the Jazz. Rebounded by Dwight. Over to Najee. Najee goes all the way. Goes up. Tough basket. And there's no foul. No basket. Williams with the ball. Over to George in transition. Finds... Who's that? Collier in the corner for 3, and he misses. Swatted back. Ooh, deflected by Martin. Saved by Najee. Najee Euros right over Flipowski. And one by Najee. There you go. There you go, Najee. That's tough. That's so tough. Ooh, 80-61. Ooh, crazy. Crazy. Man. Najee and Juan hit that Euro and got the and one. That's crazy. Najee been balling. He's always been balling. Najee's really good in the second half, not going to lie. Najee's been a very good second half player. Jokic lists as probable to play. Oh, good Lord. All right. Najee misses the and one. Rebounded by the Jazz. Keontae George the ball. Guarded by Christie. Off a screen set by Flipowski. George goes up. Ooh, ugly shot as he falls, but it goes in. 63-80. Mavs still up. Christie with the ball on the wing. Guarded by Williams. Off a double screen. Ooh, Christie finds Dwight down low. Dwight in traffic gets fouled. He's shooting 2. Good Lord. Dwight, I wanted to see Dwight dunk on somebody. Oh, Jovic. Bailey's playing better because you call him a bust. I don't think he's a bust as far as like he doesn't belong in the NBA, but as far as like maybe you got drafted too high. I don't know. Dwight Powell shooting 2. Better make him. Misses the first one. Come on, Dwight. Come on, Dwight. They're free. PJ's kid is 4 years old and does not have any disabilities. Brittany is just broke. That's fair. Like, we know how much PJ makes. We know how much he has to pay in child support. How much does Brittany make? What's her net worth? Let's see it. Dwight misses both free throws. Good God. Rebounded by Ace Bailey. Bailey's on a team that promotes tanking, ruining his rookie year. That's also fair. And it's not fair to him either. That's why I'm like, I don't think he's a trash player. I just don't think he's in the best situation right now. But the Jazz need to make a move. They need to trade Laurie and just focus on their young guys. They get it to Flipowski, who throws up a floater for 2. 65-80. Mavs up by 15. All right. Christie with the ball. Over to Dwight. Dwight over to B. Will. B. Will off the screen set by Dwight. Drives. Ooh. Out of bounds. Our ball. He was about to scoop lay that up. I like Kyle Flipowski. He's not bad. B. Will with the inbound to Christie in the corner. Christie pump fakes. Finds Najee. Najee's going to, almost loses it. Draws a double. Finds Christie over to B. Will in the corner for 3. And he knocks it down. There you go, B. Will. About damn time. Oh, yeah. Why do the Mavs play the Jazz all the time? It's like a rivalry, I guess. A 3 from Keontae George is also good. Good Lord. Just back to back. Back to back. Her net worth is around $1 million. Okay. Najee throws up a floater in the mid-range, and he knocks it down. Good God, Najee. Good go. Good God. Net worth is not money in the bank. That's also true. That's why I'm like, okay, you really don't have a lot of money. That's just your net worth. Keontae George guarded by Najee. Over to Williams in the corner. Pump fakes on Christie, but he's stuck in the corner. Najee gets the steal. Good defense. Najee going the other way with it. Over to Christie. Christie over to B-Will on the wing. Takes another three. He's back! He's back! B-Will for the three. Okay. Okay, B-Will. 2 threes. He's back. A three from Keontae George is also good. Good God. We're just going back to back. We're just 3 for 3. 72 to 88. Oh, my God. All right. B-Will for 3 will. And he will. B-Will over to Christie. Christie off screen set by Dwight. Finds, B-Will. Oh, shoot. They, launched Dwight and Christie to the floor. Good God. Jazz getting a little chippy, ain't they? They're going to review that. Yeah, they're going to review that. Oh, good God. Let me see that. I got to see a replay. They, tossed our guys to the floor. We'll be the play-ins, then the playoffs. Stop it. No, we're not. Net worth, not money in the bank. Yeah. This is the boost we need till starters back. Fair. Fair. She gets $50K per sponsor or something. Look, I understand if 5K really isn't a lot, but I will say 35K is too much. Double it to 10K. Even then, I understand, PJ being an NBA player on a good contract, there's a lifestyle that he can provide his child that maybe his baby mama can't. And I know that she may not have a real job or she's an influencer and she does get sponsors, but, if her net worth is $1 million, I'd argue she probably has less than 500K in the bank. So, yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's fine. This is shameless by the Jazz, and we got criticized for tanking 2 games to get Lively. There's the sleeper Jazz on Twitter who is trying to argue Mavericks fans about tanking. And we're like, bro, look at your team. Look at your team. We smacked these clowns last time. Now we doing it again. Yep, Utah Jazz is a disaster. Ace made the wrong team choice. Ace could have been in Washington with Trae Young right now and all those boys. Shame. You hate to see it, don't you? Hate to see it, don't it? It is what it always is. A damn shame. Aren't we only 2 games out of the play-in? Probably, but I don't know why. I would love to hear why some of you guys in the chat want to see this team go in the play-in or the playoffs. What are you trying to see? Because if we were healthy, I'd say keep pushing. We're not healthy, so I don't really see a point in trying to make the play-in or the playoffs. I'd rather have a high draft pick than get embarrassed and have nothing to show for it. A lot of people say, oh, well, it's good experience, Well, the only good playoff experience you get is from playoff success. Getting swept or just knocked out first round back-to-back is not experience. Not at all. Not at all. But that's just me, though. I was team playoff last year, but definitely team tank right now. Yeah. Does Popeye Jones get a free lifetime supply for Popeye's chicken? He looks bigger than I even remember seeing Chuck ever. Oh, man. Dwight Powell shooting a technical free throw. Jazz have 71. Where did I get 72 from? And then Dwight misses. God dang it, Dwight. There you go. He made the second one. Good God, Dwight. Playoffs give Cooper experience to play with the vets. But what if the vets are... Okay, so what if the vets are injured, and what experience do you get from just getting embarrassed and losing? The Grizzlies beat us to go into the playoffs last year. They got swept by the Thunder. What experience did they gain from that? And look at the Grizzlies now. You know what I mean? If we had a fully healthy roster, then sure, let's see what we can do. We're not fully healthy. We don't know when we will be. There's no real point. Klay with the ball. Going up, dips it out to Najee for a 3 on the other side, and he knocks it down. It's raining threes. Hallelujah, it's raining threes. Yes, please. Najee for 3. There we go. George over to Flipowski, guarded by Dwight. Over to Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey stops, passes out to Walter Clayton Jr., guarded by Najee. Walter Clayton Jr. finds George, guarded by Christie. George drives on Christie, beats him to the lane, and gets the layup to go. Keontae's a bum, maybe. You can't out-tank the Jazz, apparently. You really can't. You really can't. 73-92, Mavs up. B. Will with the ball, guarded by Walter Clayton. Ooh, goes right by him and scores. God, B. Will is fast, bro. Gotta nickname him the Flash or something. Call that boy Quicksilver, whatever you want to call it. God dang, he's quick. George the ball over to Walter Clayton. He's going to drive right on Brandon Williams, but dumps out to Ace Bailey for a corner 3 over Christie is no good. Saved by Dwight to Williams to Najee, going down the other way. Najee the ball on the wing. Telling people to move. Najee finds Klay. Klay guarded by Walter Clayton over to Dwight. Dwight back to Klay. Klay for deep. No good. Good Lord, that was deep. Rebounded by Dwight over to Christie. Christie off a screen set by Dwight. He's going to drive. Stops. Goes up off the glass. Tough bucket by Christie. Good God. Woo! We've got a game update for the 13th. What, against the Cavs? That's a national televised game. I heard Kyrie's coming back for that game. Ooh, Najee tried to pick those pockets playing the GTA role. And he commits a foul so we can get the subs in. I see you, Najee. I see you, Najee. Considering AD comes back March and Kyrie maybe February, that's plenty of time to stay at bay in the play-ins. I just don't see much of a point, in my opinion. Like, you're going to try and make the playoffs with a Kyrie off of ACL surgery. Anthony Davis coming back from his 18th injury. I don't know. That's a lot of pressure on Cooper Flag to be the best player. Where'd you hear about Kyrie? What? I hear nothing. Here we go. Kyle Anderson, guarded by Musa Cisse, passes to George, guarded by Musa. He's going to try and drive. Najee's there for help. Throws it out to the wing for a deep 3 over Jaden Hardy is no good. Rebounded by Musa Cisse over to Naji Marshall, and we're going the other way. Naji Marshall with the ball. Ooh, he's going to drive. Goes up. Tough layup, and he scores. And 1 for Najee. Najee is incredible. Najee is the most winningest player on this team. Like, Naji Marshall is dangerous, bro. So dangerous. So dangerous. Man. But yeah, I don't believe in like making a deep playoff push or being like competitive. It's the same thing I felt last year when we were still in the play-in picture. Fans were like, "Oh, all we have to do is make the playoffs in the first round, see the Thunder, we can win." Huh? Last year, people really thought we could have beaten the Thunder if we made the playoffs. No, we weren't. We were heavily injured. And even now, no, not at all. Don't let beating the Jazz make you think that we have a real shot at like making the playoffs. Don't let that happen, because we play the Knicks, Warriors, Lakers, Bucks, Timberwolves. Like we could lose our next 5 games straight. Knicks, Warriors, Lakers, Bucks, and Timberwolves. We can lose the next 5 games straight. And these 2 Jazz wins meant absolutely nothing. Let's keep context involved. Don't let beating the Jazz fool you into thinking we can do something. Who hurt Dwight Powell? Is Dwight Powell hurt? We didn't have Coop back then. Stop it. I mean, I love that he's able to step up and do it, but there's a part of me that doesn't like putting all the pressure on a 19-year-old rookie to be the best player amongst all these vets. And no one else is able to keep up with him. Like, that's my problem. We are not playoff bound. Tank and get us Darius A. Cup Jr. and see where we go from there. I know who Ronnie wants. Yeah, it's just don't let small wins fool you into thinking that things are turning around. You have to take context into account for it. We beat the Jazz twice. These guys are looking good even without AD and Cooper Flag. Why? Is it because we're actually that good, or because the Jazz are just worse than us? We got to put it into context. Look at who we're about to play. Can we beat those 5 teams? If we win any of those 5 games, honestly, I think to have a real playoff shot, we got to win all 5. Like in December, right? When we were like, oh, we won 5 of our last 6. We won 6 of our last 8. I'm like, okay, keep it up. Yeah, I need more than a few wins to believe that we can make the playoffs. I need consistency. We are below 500. Let's not do this to ourselves. Broncos only up 23-17 over the Bills. Who y'all rooting for? Go Bills. Delusional fans. I'm a delusional fan. I know I am. I've said some delusional stuff, but I just don't. People getting excited after beating up on the Jazz. Yeah, like, I'm not excited that we beat the Jazz. I'm just excited that I'm watching good basketball from my team. That my team is making shots. They're making good plays. It's exciting to watch my team. But I also understand that beating the Jazz doesn't mean anything. Walter Clayton Jr. shoots a technical free throw and misses. The Jazz have more incentive to tank than anybody. Realistically, they need to be bottom 5 to defend their pick from OKC. Yeah. All right. Walter Clayton makes the second technical free throw. Splits him. Ooh, Najee elbowed that man in the face. Scored 74. Why did the Jazz score keep changing? 74-96. I don't know what's going on. Walter Clayton drives up on Ryan Nembhard. Reverse layup is no good. Rebounded by somebody. It's a foul on Musa. What's happened? We did lose to Jazz twice for this. Yeah, we also lost twice to the Jazz, so I'd love to get my get back. We just have to believe we can win these games, man. I believe. Every night I believe. But then there's reality. You know what I mean? Like, there's reality. So, if we can beat teams when they're fully healthy, I'll believe more in this team. It's not much when you catch a team slipping when they're missing players. They make the first free throw. And the second one. We should tank? Yes, we should. All right. Ryan Nembhard bringing the ball down for the Mavericks. Guarded by Walter Clayton, full court. Ooh, giving him hell. Passes to Klay, back to Ryan. Ryan, compose yourself. Over to Klay. Klay, quick, catch and shoot 3. Oh, missed. Rebounded by Musa Cisse. Ooh, Robinson Earl with the reverse layup for 2. There you go, Robinson Earl. That's how you clean up the glass, baby. I think he could be a good backup for PJ. Let's try to get him on the team. George the ball, guarded by Jaden Hardy. Over to, who's that? Sensabaugh. Back to Walter Clayton, guarded by Robinson Earl. Kicks it to the wing to Kyle Anderson, who goes right up on Musa Cisse. Moved so slow and still got the layup. We might beat our third quarter high of 107 points. That'd be crazy. Nah, we got enough time. Robinson Earl for a corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Musa, who's going right back up for 2. There you go, Moose. The Moose is loose, ladies and gentlemen. 100-78. Okay, maybe we can. Maybe we can beat it. How's tanking a good choice when it's lottery based? It's chance regardless. But the worse you are, the better chance you get. I'm okay with just barely, like, what is it? It's the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th seed. If we finish as 11th seed, I'm fine. We don't have to be the absolute worst. Make it the 11th seed. That way there's no play-in, and we can still get a lottery pick. I'm fine with that. The Jazz get stripped, but they're calling fouls. They should flatten the odds more to discourage tanking. That's also true. Give the 14 lottery teams the same exact odds. You don't get better odds just because you're bad. Everybody gets the same exact odds. That way, it's truly luck-based. But I forgot why they don't do that. There's no reason teams should get rewarded for being trash. And that's also true. It also makes it so you can't purposely tank. Or discourages it. Sensabaugh shoots the mid-range shot and knocks it down. Sensabaugh's hooping. It's not like we the other teams that are bad now, we still bad in the future. We can get back to losing after this. It would take a cancerous level of tanking to lose to this current Jazz squad. I'm fine with 5th to 9th worst range. Talk about lottery pick. All right, Jazz has been scoring is 82-100. Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Over to Jaden Hardy for a 3. Why not? And he knocks it down. Jaden Hardy throwing a little hardy party, baby. Hardy party, baby. Ooh. All right. George with the ball, guarded by Robinson Earl. 2 minutes left in third quarter. Over to Walter Clayton. Finds Kyle Anderson, who goes right up at Musa. He's slow. Got to watch him. Throws up that hook shot. Kyle is just methodical, bro. This is just a nice reprieve, but they'll be back to tanking when facing decent teams. Exactly. Jaden Hardy scores on the other end. Gave you 5 quick ones. 105 to 84. This is crazy. We have 53 bench points. Wow. All right. Walter Clayton with the ball. Over to George. Oop, almost stripped by Klay. Brings it back out to the corner. Guarded by Klay. He's going to drive. Turn around. Jumper is good. That's a tough bucket. It's an and one. That's tough, George. It's tough. Watching slow-mo play makes no sense whatsoever. Nope. He plays at his own pace. And he's always going to get that bucket. Don't get it. 86 to 105. Mavs up big time, baby. And that's the way, I like it. Keontae a bucket, big time. Do you think AD going to be traded? I just hope so. George converts the and one, 87 to 105. We have a boot. A minute and 19 seconds left in the game. Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Off a screen set by Musa. Kicks it out to Hardy in the corner for 3. A little bit too high, no good. Oop, rebounded by the Jazz. Keontae George with the ball. Guarded by Jaden Hardy. George for 3. Knocks it down. Oh, Lord. Just made another one. 90 to 105. We're up by 15. We have good players. It depends how the coaching staff use those players. I don't think we have the best players. Ryan Nembhard over Jaden Hardy. Hardy's going to drive. Goes up. Misses the layup, and there's no foul. Saved by the Jazz going the other way. Jaden fouls in transition. Bro, they won't give Hardy no calls. They really don't. Like, Jaden Hardy just does not ever get foul calls. Like, when he does, it's almost like, holy crap. But, no, I don't think we're that talented as people think. Like I always say, we need more scorers. We don't have enough offensive weapons on this team. At least not enough high-producing offensive weapons. When P.J. Washington is your third highest scorer at 14 points a game, it doesn't make me feel like we're a good team. I don't care how good our defense is. We need offense. Sends the ball. Makes the first free throw. And he misses the second one. Rebounded by Earl. Over to Ryan Nembhard. Bring the ball down. Nembhard with the ball. On the wing. Off the screen. Oh, trying to find a way around Walter Clayton with the foul. Nembhard shooting free throws. Hey, he just made money on Klay and Najee and Max and Brandwell. There you go. Ryan sold the 107. He's shooting free throws, ain't he? Just make them both. Unless you miss them both. Misses the first one. Ah, Ryan. Who's number 23? When did we get him? Who's that? Robinson Earl? He's new. But most of our best offensive players are injured. No, I'm talking about when healthy. Like, I don't know what Kyrie would have averaged this year, but AD's averaging 20. And then there's Cooper Flagg averaging 19. And then PJ's third most at 14. That's not a good spread. And then everyone else is below that. That's not a good spread. Like, I need, like, 80 at 20, Cooper at 19, PJ needs to be at least 17 or 18, and then someone else needs to be around 15. Like, we have only 2 players averaging more than 15 points a game. That's not doing it for you. And only 1 player averaging 20, that's not going to win games. Our offense is not spread that well. Anyway, Keontae George shooting free throws, makes the first one. Is this the is this the fall off? Is this the fake comeback? It's 106 to 92. Bless your gambling hearts, yeah. The refs are making sure the game closed. Oh, for sure. George makes the second one. Kyrie for sure is an easy 23 points per game. I know, but you got to take the injury into account. I don't know what he would average, with the minutes and the recovery. George makes all 3. 94-106. Mavs just getting bored being up so high. Probably. All right, Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Guarded by Walter Clayton. Putting him in hell. Ryan with the ball. Ryan's going to drive out to Robinson Earl for a 3 in the corner. Misses. Rebounded by Walter Clayton. Ugh. Who throws up a heave. Does not make it. 94-106. We didn't beat the record, which is fine, but still 106 points through 3 quarters. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. But yeah, missing free throws going to do it. It's okay, though. We just recently beat the last record, the last Jazz game. Yeah, our guys are doing some good stuff. But we got the fourth quarter coming up. Should be a good one. Hopefully we don't choke. You know what I'm saying? Doing what we do best. But yeah, man, it's like, so let's say we have Kyrie Irving, and he's averaging 23 points a game. So you got Kyrie averaging 23, you got 80 averaging 20, you got Cooper averaging 19. That's not too bad. I still need PJ to be above 16 points a game. Like, no questions asked. Like, that's what we would need to improve our offense. It's not too much scoring, but obviously Kyrie's 23 is needed, and then just 3 or 4 more points from PJ. That's all you need. But PJ averaging 14 is a little bit discouraging. Like, that puts you in role player status when I always thought PJ should more so be like a starter. Like, because of his production, not just because you're the better of the forwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Let me look up the Oklahoma City Thunder really quick because I want to look at how their scoring is spread out. I looked at the Raptors, and it's pretty impressive. But let me look at the Thunder really quick. For this year, this is the Thunder's scoring spread amongst their players. This is per game. Well, it's easy when you got SGA averaging 31, Chet averages 17, Jalen Williams averages 17, and then AJ Mitchell averages 14.2. PJ Washington is producing just as much offensively as AJ Mitchell for the Thunder, bro. 14.2. Like, we need better scorers. That's what we need. Now I think about it, a single Maverick dropping 30 points a game has happened less than 5 times. Yeah, our offense is like a big problem. If Kyrie and Coop can take over, I think less pressure on AD on getting hurt. Oh, for sure. AD's getting hurt because I think he's just being relied on too heavily. Love the lies. If you need a Lakers Digest live host, I got you. Well, Lake Show Jerry, I will be live tonight on Lakers Digest, so I appreciate you. Why do they take Najee's points away? I don't know. I saw that earlier and I was a little bit confused. Maybe because it was actually an offensive foul, so they had to fix it. But yeah, our offense, and obviously we know our offense is the problem because we look at our offensive rating, it's trash. But when you really look at it and you look at like our scoring spread, we just have a bunch of role players. Like, that's really all it is. And I'm not even trying to be rude about it, but we just have a lot of role players. Anyway, our ball, Caleb Martin inbounds it to Brandon Williams. The Jazz are playing a full court press. Gotta watch that. Over to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin to Max Christie. Back to Brandon Williams. Williams off a screen set by Dwight. Over to Christie. Guarded by Walter Clayton's going to drive. Stops. Fades away for the 2. No good. Rebounded by Ace Bailey. He's bringing the ball down. All right. Walter Clayton goes right up at Caleb Martin and scores. That rubber band, y'all. I swear, I'm only ever live for when we lose, so I hope we don't lose tonight. Christie with the ball. Going to drive on Ace Bailey. Oh, gets fouled. Good job, Max. Bro, why are they low-key making a comeback? I don't know, because they hate us. Streak ending with 3 70-point quarters, probably. Crazy. Watching the Duke game right now, Cam Boozer's cooking. Future Mav. Christie shooting 2. Let's get it. Christie makes the first free throw. Flag and Boozer Duke bros, that go crazy. And he makes the second one. There you go, Max. We got 3 70-point quarters. Apparently 3 games in a row of 70 points in 3 quarters. All right, Walter Clayton rolls down the hill, throws the Ace Bailey, guarded by Caleb. He's going to drive, goes up. Ooh, misses, but they get the tip back. That was a good take by Ace. Very strong, but it wasn't enough. Caleb Martin with the ball in the wing. Going to split the defenders, but gets fouled. Oh, nope. Turnover. That's crazy. Halves. Okay, I was wondering what it was. Why are they getting close now? You know, we rubber band. You know what I'm saying? It's also the fourth quarter. All right. Kyle Anderson with the ball. Over to Sensabaugh, guarded by Caleb Martin. Inside to Kyle Anderson. Throws it out to Ace Bailey in the corner, guarded by Max. He's going to go baseline. Throws it to Kyle Anderson. Spins on Dwight for the fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by Ace Bailey. He loses it, but it's a foul. Ah! My equilibrium must be off. Mine is always. That was all ball. Ain't no foul. All right. We inbounded to Ace Bailey. I'm sorry. The Jazz inbounds Ace Bailey, who shoots a long two. Misses. Rebounded by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin with the ball over to Najee Marshall. Najee with the ball is going to go all the way. Gets fouled. Don't you touch my Najee. 98 to 108. Najee looks a little banged up, but he's all right. Have Keontae George on my fantasy. Hey, that's easy points. Najee Marshall makes the first free throw. There we go. Jazz going to win. Larry, don't say that, bro. Three-way team trade between Mavs, Raptors, and Bucks. Give us Giannis and RJ. Cam Boozer, 29-2, 3 steals, 9 of 12, 1 of 3 from 3. Ooh, man, that's pretty good. Do not choke this game, Mavs. Well, you know what we do. Najee misses the second free throw, rebounded by the Jazz. All right. Collier with the ball, guarded by B. Will in the wing. We've missed 8 free throws. Ugh. Sensabaugh drives on Caleb Martin, shoots over him, misses. Rebounded by Ace Bailey, who goes up and scores the easy bucket. I can't fully explain it, but Ace Bailey looks like he's a little bit like... I can't explain it, but Ace Bailey looks like he shouldn't be that tall. Like, I don't know if it's because he has like a baby face, but it's like, bro, why do you look stretched? Najee Marshall attacks the basket for a nasty reverse layup and scores. There you go, Najee. All right. Sensabaugh with the ball, drives right past Najee, goes up, misses the layup. I think Najee had a hand on it. Najee gets it over to Christie. Christie with the ball. Splits the defense, goes right up at Kyle, gets fouled. He's shooting 2. There you go, Christie. Shouldn't we be tanking, though? Get the free wins when you can get them, and then tank against good teams. I need a shave. Good God. There goes my 2 points I needed. There you go. 2 from Christie. Excuse me. All right, now they're reviewing something. All right, so was that a goaltend? I guess they called that a goaltend. Oh, I guess it was a goaltend and 1. Okay. Christie got the 2. Christie converts. All right. 9.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Jazz the ball. Collier's got it. Over to Sensabaugh for a 3 over Najee. Misses. Rebounded by Christie. Christie with the ball going the other way. Full head of steam. Christie over to B. Will. B. Will for the 3. Will. No good. Rebounded by, who's that? Taylor Hendricks. Over to Kyle Anderson. What's up with his hair? Going right up at Dwight and falls. Saved by Caleb Martin. No foul. Over to B. Will in transition. B. Will. Ooh, Euros. Reverse layup. Misses, but he gets fouled. He's all right. He's shooting 2. Good Lord. I don't know what that was. Ooh. Yeah, hit in the face. Does JRE look 6'9" to you? He does not. JRE looks like he could be like 6'10", 6'11". I almost get him confused with Dwight Powell if I'm not looking. He almost made that without even like looking. That's crazy. B. Will is insane. Brandon Williams shooting the free throws. Makes the first one. There you go. B. Will with 18. Love it. I need to get his stats on my ticker or on my little stat tracker because I don't understand why his is the only ones that don't come up. Robinson Earl stats come up, but it doesn't make Brandon Williams. Makes no sense. Is Klay hurt? No, he's probably just chilling. He's old. B. Will makes both. 116 to 100. Mavs up. 9 minutes left in the game. Collier bring the ball down. Guard by B. Will. Over to Sensabaugh, back to Collier. Drives over to Kyle Anderson, who goes right up. No foul. He makes the 2. 102 to 116. Caleb Martin with the ball. Over to B. Will. Off screen set by Dwight. Oh, B. Will falls. Gets fouled. Oh, B. Will is just taking all the contact. We're in the bonus with 8 minutes. We're in the bonus with 8 minutes left. Oh, my God. There's going to be nothing but free throws now. I don't know why they don't put Klay in these situations. I mean, we're good. At this point, just draw fouls. That's all we got to do. All right, B. Will shooting 2. Makes the first one. This is a good opportunity to develop our young players. No need to have Klay out there. That's also true. Let the guys figure it out without, veteran help. Klay had 23 points right now with 6 3-pointers. He did all that in the first half. Did very little in the second. Didn't need to. Without Klay's performance, we probably aren't that close. B. Will makes both. We the Mavs, though, Marcel. We're going to miss most of the free throws. I know. This is in our DNA. Collier passes to Shlomo Anderson, guarded by Dwight. Passes to Sensabaugh, guarded by Dwight. He's going to drive over to Collier. Drives. Dumps it to the corner. They're going to take a 3. Turnover. No good. They are winning. Let Klay rest for money. Yeah. What NBA team you dislike the most? I don't know. There's an NBA team I dislike the most. More so like players. I can't really hate organizations. I mean, I don't care about the Lakers as an organization. And that was ever since I was a kid. Caleb Martin, baseline. Ooh, goes up. Even though there was a hand on the ball, he still scores. I think that was Caleb Martin's first bucket. All right, Sensabaugh with the ball, guarded by B. Will. Off a screen. Sensabaugh shoots from the elbow, knocks it down. That dude is hooping. Holy crap. Sensabaugh for 2. Dwight Powell's out there more so because of necessity. Can't have Cisse playing every minute. That's also true. There's a foul for Caleb Martin. Told you, all we got to do is draw fouls. Caleb Martin getting that dunk off was huge. Caleb the GOAT. Hey, man. When your last name's Martin, you can do anything. Misses the first one. Oh, Lord. He's a Maverick. Got to see you wear number 16 while doing Lakers coverage. Ooh. Caleb Martin makes the second free throw. Caleb Martin's shot is so flat. It's kind of weird. 121 to 104. 7 minutes left in the game. George with it. Stops. Throws the alley-oop to Ace Bailey, and he dunks it down. All right. Calm that down, big dog. Here we go. Brandon Williams bringing the ball down. Over to Jaden Hardy. Hardy's going to drive. Goes up in traffic. Off the backboard's good. Good job, Jaden. Build up some of these guys' confidence. Build up some of their skills. George the ball drives. Kicks it out to Ace Bailey. Guarded by B. Will. He gives it to Kyle Anderson. Back to Ace Bailey. Guarded by B. Will. Off a screen. Throws it inside, but the pass is deflected by Caleb Martin. Williams tries to save it, but we steal it. Brandon Williams the ball over to Caleb Martin in transition. Gets it to Dwight Powell going downhill, but he gets fouled. Oh, man. Build up some trade value. Yeah, y'all get it. Y'all get it. Goodness, they better put Najee back in. He's almost at 20 points. Hurt my boy's Najee's averages. It's crazy. Yo, what's up with Kyle Anderson's hair, bro? Go bald. Holy crap. No Caleb Martin slander here. Hey, but he earned my respect. Dwight Powell shooting free throws. He's not been very good tonight, so there it goes. Marcel, what have you been thinking of Klay today? He's an amazing bench piece that any championship-bound team would love to have. Unfortunately, that's not us. Dwight Powell makes the first free throw. 124 to 106. Want to win a trip to San Antonio? Why? No, thank you. Dwight makes both. There you go. 106 to 125. We got 7 minutes left in the game. Feels kind of it's kind of getting dragged out. Like this entire game went by kind of fast, and now it's like dragging. Williams with the ball, going baseline, stolen by Caleb Martin. We're in transition, finds B. Will, who attacks the basket for a nice layup. 4-2. Love that. No D'Lo again. Yeah, I think they're trying to trade him. I don't think he wants to play for us. I think that's just it. Kyle Anderson splits the defense, kicks it out to George, guarded by B. Will. B. Will over to Sensabaugh, who drives, throws up a long floater, knocks it down. 108 to 127. Jaden Hardy bring the ball down. Deal out with illness? Yeah, it makes no sense. Nurkic is out. And alley-oop to Dwight Powell for 2. We're throwing Dwight lobs now? I love it. I absolutely love it. Marcel, who do you think will Mavs get in the lottery, or do you have a specific player that you like that would be good fit alongside Coop? Kingston Flemings. I've been very high on him ever since, like, December. Jazz go out of bounds. Our ball. Good defense. Well, now their defense is no coming back. Nah. Dwight Powell lob. Jaden Hardy threw it. Crazy. Crazy work. A Dwight Powell lob should count as 4 points. Let me see. D'Lo tries half-court shots and air balls. Clay been extra happy lately, which I'm glad. Flemings is too short. No, he's not. Wait, what? How tall is Kingston Flemings? He's what, 6'3"? It says he's 6'4". 6'4", 6'3". That's not too short. He's like he's taller than Kyrie. How is that too short? He's a point guard. I want a Nimhart 3 next. That'd be nice. We should be beating teams by 15. Why the spark? No AD, no Coop. It's the Jazz and they're bad. I figured I didn't see him play tonight. Thanks. Yeah, no. Nurkic out. We had a strong preseason with JRE. Now we have him back. Yeah, but I'm not sure how long. That's the weird part. I have no idea how long he's going to be here. But, I don't know. Kingston Flemings is really good. I think he's one of the better point guards. Very efficient scorer. Good initiator of the offense. Good passer. That's what we need. At least another 10 days after this, I'd say. Yeah, I think we'd probably give it another 10 days, but then after that, it's like we're not even going to convert Ryan Nimhart to a standard contract. There's no way JRE finds a permanent spot here till the summer. What college team is that guy on? Kingston Fleming is on, I don't want to tell you wrong, Houston Cougars, part of the Big 12. All right. We can keep Nimhart as a two-way for 2 more years, though, right? We might as well capitalize on that. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you got to do right by him, though. Don't just do that because you want to prioritize other players. He deserves it. How about Sabonis or Laurie for AD? I'll take Laurie. Space the floor. I know Sabonis is a good passer, at least good in the DHO, which without Lively, we don't have the DHO anymore. So anyway, what do you think of JRE? I got to see more. I think he'd be a good backup for PJ. He needs more opportunities. I need to see more from him. But I think he plays good defense. I think he's a good presence on the floor. He can space the floor. I know from the G League, he can score on all 3 levels. So, no, I think he'd be a good backup for PJ. All right, Ryan Nimhart with the ball. We got 5 minutes left in the game. Ryan over to Miles Kelly for a deep ad 3. Misses. Since the ball is on the floor, hurt. Jane Hardy tries to save it, but the Jazz get it. Since the ball still didn't get up, Flapowski, Euros, goes up, scores right on Miles Kelly. Passes to Ryan Nembhard. Nembhard with the ball. Ryan Nembhard over to Jane Hardy. Hardy's going to drive on Sensabaugh. Creates some space. Goes up. Misses. Sensabaugh is hurt. I just saw this man walk and then... Okay, I don't know what's going on. 110 to 129. Sensabaugh is like half alive out there. George the ball guarded by Jane Hardy. Goes right by him. Goes up. Gets fouled. Womp womp. JRE podcast. What? If we make a trade that gives us that flexibility, then I'd say we should give him a regular roster spot sooner, but I'd keep him as a two-way for at least one more season with Kyrie returning. That's fair. If we lose B-Will after this season, then we should have Nembhard replace him. Yes. Keontae low-key foul baiting. He's doing anything he can to try to get his team back in this. I understand it, but it ain't enough. It's not enough. You're down by 19, dog. George makes the first one. Trade for Kuminga. I'm all for it. Send it. I'm calling for a fourth quarter like spike. We have 150 people in the chat, only 91 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. Pretty please. If not, I'm going to start twerking. All right. They missed the second free throw. Rebound by Musa Cisse. JRE finds Miles Kelly in the corner. Back to Ryan Nembhard. We have like 4 G League guys on the floor and Jane Hardy. I love it. Ryan with the ball. Over to Miles Kelly. Over to Jane Hardy in the corner. Jaden trying to find his way in, but he turns it over. George has the ball. When do you think Cooper Flagg will be back? I'm hoping Monday. Ooh, Walter Clayton throws it out of bounds. Our ball. You can say he's hunting for fouls, but not like he's sharing. No, not at all. But he is still trying to get to the line, which I get it. You're down by a lot. Do whatever you can. They've been in the bonus for like more than half of this quarter. Kelly to Hardy. Hardy for 3. No good. Rebounded by Kyle Flapowski. Flapowski over to George. George guarded by Jaden Hardy. Cisse is on George. Ryan's there for help. Throws it to Williams in the corner. Goes baseline on Miles Kelly. No good. Rebounded by Flapowski. Flapowski with the ball. Guarded by Cisse. Over to Williams. Williams corner 3 is good. 114 to 129. Ooh. Hello, Ron. How you doing? All right. Miles Kelly. I'm sorry. Ryan Nembhard to JRE to Miles Kelly for the 3, and it's good. There you go, Miles. It's good for a couple of those. You need to see a little bit more. Keontae George the ball. Bringing it on down. Guarded by Jaden Hardy. Ooh, throws it to Williams down low, who scores right on JRE. Dree. 116-132. Miles Kelly bring the ball down. Guarded by Williams. Over to Nembhard. Guarded by Walter Clayton. Ryan drives, kicks out to Miles. Top of the key for 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Robinson Earl, but there's a foul. This is showing us they all can score and to not put all the pressure onto Cooper Flagg. Yeah, but they also have to get open. Jay Huff has a nice dunk package. He really does. That's all of the day. Hope we get over 144. I don't know. Musa Cisse shooting free throws. Misses the first one. We're not losing B-Will, are we? There's a good chance. I want to say his contract, he's an unrestricted free agent this summer. And if Kyrie's back and we have Ryan Nembhard on a standard contract, like that's 3 guards, and he may get offered more money elsewhere. Like I don't know how much we're willing to offer B-Will. All right. No made free throws from Musa Cisse. Jazz ball, Keontae George, guarded by Musa Cisse on the wing. Ryan's there for the double. George shoots the baseline jumper. No good. Saved by Robinson Earl over to Ryan Nembhard. Over to Jaden Hardy. Hardy with the ball. Going up. Misses the dunk. Saved by Miles Kelly. Goes up with a floater. Misses the floater. Good God. Saved by Miles Kelly again. Over to Ryan Nembhard. Good God, Jaden. They clowning you on the flight home. Or a flight to wherever we're going. Ryan Nembhard with the ball. Drives, throws up a scoop layup, misses, rebounded by Kyle Flipowski. Gets it to George in transition. He goes right up on Robinson Earl. Ooh, it's a foul. Hackamoose, probably. What was that last possession? Crap. We got a timeout. And B will probably worth $6 to $9 mil right now. Yeah, and do you think we're going to give him that? I really do think, no bullshit. I do think that us being able to re-sign Brandon Williams is contingent on whether or not we can move Anthony Davis and get salary relief. You have to understand that Anthony Davis, if we don't move AD by next year, we're in the second apron. We won't be able to sign Brandon Williams. That's a problem. Like, if you say Brandon Williams is worth $6 mil a year right now, that's fine. Where are you going to get that? Like, how can we make that work? Yeah, Dwight comes off the books and Dante comes off the books. That's what, maybe 13 mil? That could help. But then there's Ryan Nembhard. So really quick, guys, like, how do we make that work? How do we get Ryan on a standard and we bring back Brandon Williams? Our salary situation is cooked. Oh, yeah. You have to move AD or Klay, yeah. But, like, we're going to lose players because we can't move Anthony Davis. Hardy, next year is his last year on his contract. And he has negative value because we haven't been playing him at all, right? Don't forget about the GOAT Caleb Martin's contract. Doesn't he have one more year on that? We only have 2 expiring. Let me see. Dallas Mavericks contracts. Deal with his payroll. So, yeah, the only players coming off the books is Dwight. I don't know why I thought that was 12 mil. Dwight is $4 million off the books. Dante is $2 million, so it's only $6 million. However, Kyrie's salary will get bumped up from 36 to 39 next year. AD's goes from 54 to 58 next year, so that's a $4 million increase for AD. That's a $3 million increase for Kyrie. Klay comes down by $1 million. Gafford goes up by $3 million. PJ goes up by $5 million. Cooper Flag goes up by $1 million. Caleb Martin goes up by $1 million. Max Tristy goes up by $1 million. So it's like it almost doesn't matter. That $6 million that we're shedding doesn't really matter at all. We will essentially have no money for Brandon Williams if we don't move Anthony Davis. And that is the problem. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Like, we go from this year, we have spent $204 million on salary. Next year, it goes up by $13 million just from contracts alone. Knowing that you get rid of Dwight, Dante, and Brandon Williams, you're still going up by $13 million. Our salary situation is so messed up. Salary cap always goes up, but by how much, though? How much is the cap going up between this year and next year, though? George makes the first free throw. No money for B-Will without a move, though. That is correct. Yeah. Everyone got quite a bag on Dallas. Some got team-friendly deals. I'm telling you, like, AD's contract is the worst. Like, he's making $58 million, and then the next highest is Kyrie at $39 million. That's crazy. $19 million difference between AD and Kyrie, and guess what? They're both out. A 3 from Miles Kelly is no good. Rebounded by Musa. He tries to go back up but gets fouled. Who do we need more, though? That's also true. Who do we need more? Brandon Williams or Anthony Davis? I'd argue B-Will, availability and production, and just to have strength at the guard position because we don't have a lot of strength there. And AD can't stay healthy long enough to really have an impact on winning. Musa knocks down the first free throw. There you go. Scores 118 to 133. B-Will can for sure get a 5 to 8 mil contract either Dallas or elsewhere. For sure. For sure. He'll be offered way more. Musa misses the second free throw, rebounded by the Jazz. 2 minutes left in the game. There is George with the ball, probably looking to foul bait. Flipowski the ball, inside to Ace Bailey, who scores. At this point, trade AD for a 35 mil person. Expiring contracts, that will make it a lot easier to retain players. The pass to Miles Kelly was deflected. Our ball. 120 to 133. $223 million projected for the second apron right now. So 223 is for the second apron, and next year we'll be at 217. So we'll be $6 million under the second apron. That's all we have to play with if we don't trade Anthony Davis. Musa Cisse off the inbound, goes up, gets, he travels. So $6 million in the summer until we're in the second apron. That's bad. That's not flexibility at all. If they don't end up trading AD, they can always stretch and waive him. Okay, championship game, how do you stretch waive like $112 million? How do you stretch waive $112 million? Hail to the no. We stretch waive Omax and that's still hurting us. No. Less than $6 million. You're not considering Martin's contract. Boom, less than $6 million. So yeah, we need cap space. Otherwise, we're gonna lose players. What choice do they have? Trade them. Jaden Hardy missed the first free throw. We already owe JaVale McGee and Omax money through 2028. Yup. Oh yeah, I'm glad we're having this conversation because it shows just how bad our salary cap situation truly is. It's really bad. Jaden Hardy misses the second free throw. Rebounded by the Jazz. Williams with the ball. Bring it down. 1 minute left in the game. We just need at least a first round pick for AD. That's it, really. All right, George the ball guarded by guarded by Ryan Nembhard. George over to Flipowski for three. Misses. Rebounded by Miles Kelly. Miles Kelly with the ball. Bring it down. Throws a lob to Musa Cisse for two. Good Lord. Musa Cisse, Lob City. It's going to suck when we get back from him, and it is what it is. We won't get yeah, that's it. That's why I said in the Raptors video, like, if we trade him to Toronto, we can get players that we can play right now, or you go to Atlanta and get salary relief. Pick one. Extra $1.3 mil for Martin against the apron, maybe another $500K in unlikely incentives. Yeah. A miss by the Jazz, rebounded by Musa over to Ryan Nembhard. 37 seconds left as we just killed a clock. We're up by 15. So yeah, a nice little 15-point win by the. I'm sorry, I have the score wrong. A three by Miles Kelly is good. It's 138 to 120. A good little 18-point game, 18-point win on the Jazz. It's good for the soul. Makes you feel good. Miles Kelly stat pattern. Why not? Win 2 of 14 in a row now coming up. Oh, Lord. 138, 120. I want another 2 points for another 140 game. Hey, close. But now Mavs win it 138 to 120. And honestly, I'm glad we got the dub. It's good for the soul. It's good for the spirit. It builds up confidence. But let's not fool ourselves. Beating the Jazz don't necessarily mean that we're going anywhere. It just means that we can beat bad teams even when we're a bad team. Let's go over some stats real quick. You got Max Christie finishing with 22 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 7 of 13 from the floor, 3 of 6 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line with 2 steals. Musa Cisse, the Moose, twas loose. Had a pretty good ending to the game. Had 9 points, 10 rebounds, almost another double-double. 4 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Caleb Martin didn't have the most explosive game, but I feel like he played very good defense. He had 3 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 of 5 from the floor, 0 of 2 from 3, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Najee Marshall, however, was very, very good at 16 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 of 9 from the floor, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 3 from the free throw line with 1 steal. Miles Kelly was able to tackle a few threes tonight, which is always a good feeling. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 8 from the floor, 2 of 6 from 3. I ain't upset by it. Jaden Hardy had 12 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 5 of 13 from the floor, just jacking them all up. He was 2 of 6 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 3 turnovers. Ryan Nembhard with 7 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 2 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, only 1 turnover. And then you got old Dwight Powell, who's doing it all that he could tonight. Had 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 of 3 from the floor, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, and 3 steals for Dwight. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl had 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 of 4 from the floor, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Clicked on D'Angelo Russell, but he did not play today. But Klay had 23 points, 3 assists, 7 of 12 from the floor, 6-11 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line with 2 blocks. A very great game from Klay. A great game from Najee as well as Max Christie as well. But overall, a good win from the Dallas Mavericks. Like I said, it's good for the soul, it's good for the spirit, good for your motivation, right? But it is going to get very, very scary over the next 5 games as we are up against some of the top talent in the league. So this nice little reprieve that we had could get really ugly really fast. But thank you guys for hanging out with me this Saturday for this game. Glad we got the dub. For those that are new, welcome to Mavs Digest. My name is Marcel Martin, and I go live for almost every Mavericks game. And at the end of all my streams, I always do a little PSA for mental health. I find it very, very serious to talk about. And for those that don't know, I was in the Army for about 4, almost 5 years. I got out due to a lot of injuries. I have a messed up knee. I got shot. I got stabbed. I got brain damage. I've got a messed up back. I'm all types of banged up, right? But I also suffered from depression, anxiety, and PTSD, and I really struggled with my mental health after the military. And if it wasn't for medication, my therapist, or my support group, I literally would not be here right now. So I share that with you guys. If there's anybody watching my streams or watching my videos and you're going through something and you need someone to be there for you, please reach out to me. My name is Marcel Martin, spelled just like that at the bottom of the screen right there. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. Links are in the description below. I'll talk to any of you guys. Anything you want to talk about, if it's something good, something bad, just need a chat, please reach out to me. You guys support the hell out of me, and it's the least I can do to support you guys right back. But I got a post-game vid to make, and I'm also going live on Lakers Digest, so if you want to watch the Lakers game with me, check me out there. But until next time, y'all take care, drink water, peace.
Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Mavericks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
You should subscribe to Mavericks Digest and drink water.